All right, this is DJ Jig Tyte.
Yeah, it's your boy Rob, and this is What We Know Podcast, episode 4. Let's get it.
All right, this is DJ Jig Tyte.
Yeah, it's your boy Rob, and this is What We Know Podcast.
All right, we still fucked that up, man. We still fucked it up. It don't matter.
We fucked it up.
We fucked it up.
All right, we still learning, man. We just got a new intro and shit,
yeah.
So it's all good, man. But yeah, welcome to episode 4 of What We Know. Hey, it's your boy Rob. You know what I'm saying?
And it's your homeboy DJ Tyte.
And we got a special, we got a real good show for y'all, man. We have a special guest. I want to start with the guest, man. This person right here, man. I've been knowing him for since the 10th grade, man. That's how far back we go. He doing his own thing, man. He's an entrepreneur, man. Like, he really out here doing his thing, man. He's a chef. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna get to know my boy Meech. You know what I'm saying? Chef Meech in the building. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know, y'all see his Instagram. Make sure y'all follow him, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, yeah. Where your mic at?
I got it on.
Oh, it's right there. Okay.
No, we can't hear you. You probably have to use the which one?
Yeah.
Looking at the Yes, sir.
Can you hear me now?
No doubt.
Yeah.
All right,
So yeah, man. Yo, that's his Instagram. Follow him. And and we gonna get to know Chef Meech, man. I know him, you know what I'm saying, but this is for y'all. So Meech, man, let's you know what I'm saying, before we talk about Chef Meech, you know what I'm saying, let them know about Meech, tell them a little bit about yourself, you know what I'm saying, from the beginning, you know what I'm saying, your upbringing, all that good stuff.
Oh man, we going back like that. Upbringing, shout out to my mama, man. She did a lot for me. She the reason I'm here today, she the reason I started hustling and doing what I needed to do and taught me the fundamental things to start me off to be a man. My pops wasn't around, and she did what she could, and she did her best, you know what I'm saying, with what she could at the time. I got 3 siblings. I'm the youngest of 4. So it was an interesting upbringing, but we here now. We here thriving, not surviving, and shit good. You dig? Don't get it twisted. I'm not rich. I want to start with the disclaimer. Niggas be thinking, oh, that nigga got... No. I'm okay. I'm working a job out here, starting businesses.
Yes, sir.
Getting shit going. You dig?
Man, he doing what he gotta do, man. Fuck all that shit. Man, fucking yeah, man. Look, my man's out here doing what he gotta do. You know what I'm saying? Not for himself, but for his family. So,
sure, man,
you know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta explain nothing to nobody or nothing, man.
You gotta provide for the tribe, you dig?
Yeah, because there's a lot of cap ass niggas clouting out here. You know what I'm saying?
Take care of your fucking kids, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
All right, so all right, hold on.
Go ahead.
You good? So this is so first question, right? So me and you kind of talked about it before. So just tell me about your whole journey of just being an entrepreneur. I'm not talking about just you as a chef, but just from from the beginning when you told yourself, you know what, my calling is, working for myself. So just talk about that whole journey, because I know for me, I done had all type of LLCs, bro. I done invest in all type of businesses. Some businesses worked out for me, and some it still benefit me now. So just talk about that, your journey of just being an entrepreneur.
As every real entrepreneur know out here, the journey is a wild one. You gotta enjoy the ride the waves while you want it, and always continue to try and grow, try to progress. You know what I'm saying? See what the next move is. See how you can get better in a certain area so that you can make more cheese, so that you can make more money to do more things. You want to go on vacation? Get your brand right. Get that money flowing in. You can do what you want to do. So,
So what is it that you actually do as far as when you cook, your chef?
So with my brand, Cooking with Chef Meech, I'm a personal chef. I do caterings, private dinings. I love those. I get to go in people's homes, really bring a fine dining element to a lot of people who not necessarily may have experienced it before, or even experienced it from someone of their color. It's not like, you know what I'm saying, in our culture, this is something that's going on, or even that myself was brought up with. You know, I stumbled into this cooking stuff on accident, low key. I started off as a dishwasher at Fridays, bro. On the second job, I was like 19, and I made myself something to eat because I ain't them niggas dirty. Yeah. So I made myself something to eat, and the manager was like, "Hey, bro, why are you washing dishes?" I'm like, "This is a second job, blah blah blah. I got a kid," and he was like, "Shit, well, I'll give you $1.50 more. Come cook." Mm-hmm. Shit. We here now, you know what I'm saying. So after that, that was a little wild time in my life, and I got fired from my job. Other shit was going on that I needed to have a job for. So I dove into it, man. Low key Fridays, I only worked out for like 3 weeks because that nigga ain't never paid me my cheese, so I went somewhere else.
Where you go?
Across the street to the Doubletree Hotel. I was hiring, and I'm like, get it. Shout out to Chef Austin. And he put me on, and even from there, I bounced around a little bit. I ain't really fall in love with it until I hit Fleming's in Livonia. And
when was this?
Like 2017.
Okay.
Yeah. And like I said, I ain't started cooking. I've only been cooking a total of like 7 years.
Okay.
Like I did my thing. Every restaurant I went into, I definitely put my time in, put my work in. Got promoted throughout the times, but you know how it be at jobs. You got to find your fit, find what job work right for you. I kind of was cocky with it because I knew I was decent, you know what I'm saying, in these restaurants because it be random, regular people back there cooking. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm back here really like, oh man, I know what I'm doing, blah, blah, blah. I want my cheese. I know what I'm worth. And if you ain't paying me my money or giving me my days off that I want, it's a wrap. I go somewhere to get it. Like, you got to make the jobs work for you. Like, a lot of people go into these 9-to-5s thinking that, damn, I need this to pay bills and blah, blah, blah. But even though that is true, if you're good at what you do, you gotta negotiate your price. At least get something and make it worth it to where, all right, I could cover my bills and try to save something. So, Clemens, worked my way up there. Got chef experience. After that, went and opened a restaurant downtown called Layla, Lebanese Concept. Fine dining Lebanese concept, and that was dope. We ended up winning Restaurant of the Year 2019 under Chef Nick.
Damn, so, wait, because so that's your restaurant. So
we ended up winning Restaurant
of the Year. Own restaurant.
No. Chef Nick. Not open my own restaurant.
Because so that's your restaurant.
It was a restaurant opening from like
I heard it wrong.
Being built.
Okay.
Yeah, being built. And he had me on, gave me an opportunity, and it was cool. It was just a vibe that was tired. That, you know what I'm saying, it was draining me a lot. So I only was there for, it was open, bro, for like 7 months before COVID popped off. But during that time, we won Restaurant of the Year 2019, then 2020 hit. Kobe died, and then
Kobe died, this shit just got fucked up. Like, shit.
Mama left, bro. I was sick, and then you know, Kobe. R.I.P. for sure. But after that, COVID happened, and COVID affected a lot of things, a lot of different ways, bro. And as a business owner now, I understand what decisions had to be made. It's fired me. And it wasn't even no like they wanted to do it. Like, it was a sincere conversation that was had. Ownership, like, bro shed a tear. Like, I low key felt bad for him, and I was like, "Nigga, you rich anyway."
Right.
I went to
trying to get it.
I went to the crib, man, and I just started cooking and posting it on Instagram. Just like cooking. I'm like, I'm not in the kitchen no more doing what I normally do, so I'm gonna just do it at the crib.
So that's COVID hit. You say you got fired. So, like, what was the process? Like, damn, I could actually, like, sell out my kitchen, you know what I'm saying? Like,
people hit me up saying they wanted my food that I was posting.
Okay.
Bro, COVID popped off in, like, March. I didn't do my first event till May. And I did my first private dining and got the cheese. I remember it was far as hell too, bro. I had to drive like an hour. I'm like, she hit me up and offered this cheese. I'm like,
hell yeah, do that shit.
Yeah, let's see how it go. Did that, and after that, bro, low key took off a little faster than I expected. I just kept getting bookings.
Yeah.
Kept getting bookings for caterings, private dinings, meal preps, cooking classes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it was just a dope thing. I remember I was just doing it, and somebody hit me up to do their wedding. Yeah, 125 person wedding, nigga. Let's go. We out here.
Yeah.
You feel me? And they went through whatever vendor they was having, the place that they was having their wedding at was like, yeah, you can have outside vendors, but they got to show proof of business insurance.
Damn.
I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Like, all right, well, I'm not going to let this blow. So, you know, I doubled down. I got the LLC. I got my business insurance. I got, you know, proper licenses for certain things if I wanted to pop out and do some street vending shit. I did that wedding, bro. I need that cheese. I was a bag.
Yeah. But that's cool because a lot of people, man, they'll find an excuse why they couldn't make that happen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it was a point in COVID, man, that I was not only dealing with the world and COVID going on and all that craziness, but something personal was going on at that point in time.
Yeah.
That was low key tearing me up.
Yeah.
And it was one of them things that I was like, bro, either you have to do something or you gonna do something stupid. So this idea that you've been sitting on for the last 4 years, that you know what I'm saying, I'll do it when the right time comes, I'll do it when blah, and all this other shit. It just so happened that this time came and all the shit you asked for,
it's right in front of you. Yeah.
So what you gonna do?
Honestly, you know what I'm saying? It was one of them things like, you want to keep being broke, or you know what I'm saying, you gotta make it happen because your kids gotta eat.
Yeah.
You like to live a certain type of way, so you like to eat, man. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta buy shit. So you gotta do what you gotta do. And luckily it was just in the field that I love.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that business was started in a wild way. Shout out to my son. Love all my kids. Definitely. But it started off to get my mind off of a couple things, and it helped build a lot of things up. Now I can show my kids the insides of entrepreneurship.
Yeah.
Not only with giving them technically a trade with cooking and showing them I'm a certified chef. Like people, I'm not just one of these people who just popped up out of you know what I'm saying, out of nowhere. Like I really put my time in. I worked in a lot of different restaurants, a lot of different concepts, doing a lot of different things. So, you know, I'm just glad that I'll be able to show the kids and show other people. I done got hit up by people, you know what I'm saying, just trying to chop it over me about ideas. You know what I'm saying, whether cooking, branding, and other stuff. And, you know what I'm saying, we just bounce ideas off each other. So it's just a dope lane to be in, man.
Yeah. And you made a real good point, you know, about your kids. Because me growing up, you know, seeing my mom and my stepdad, you know, doing their business. And that kind of sparked a fire, like, dang, you know what I'm saying? Maybe this is my lane, you know, them putting me in business camp, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And me, like, at 15, 16 years old, like, man, this is like, I know, like, this is going to be my path one day, owning my own business. So, no, and that's kind of dope, knowing your kids now can see that, like, man, my pops out here doing it, you know what I'm saying? I saw my pops, you know, started from the beginning to now. Ain't no telling where it's going to go when they get teenage and when they grow.
Man,
so,
one thing about,
that's dope as fuck.
Yeah, one thing about the kids being involved with it, like, you know, I had them young, you know what I'm saying? I was immature at the time. There was a lot of things I didn't understand because of, you know, like I told you, so I didn't know what that looked like. I just knew that I didn't want to be like bro, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So I'm like, I bet, wing it. And I had to learn, I had to grow. There's a lot of things I wasn't doing. I was there, you know what I'm saying? I always loved them. It wasn't that, you know what I'm saying, crazy stuff like that. But I had to understand it and learn my kids. I had to understand that my kids not me. Kids low key shit to do with me.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're their own person.
They're their own
trying
person.
to figure shit out right now themselves. So you gotta give them the same. I look at it as I gotta give my kids the same grace as what I would have wanted as a kid in that time. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, man. Like that's the same thing for mine. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like one day they gonna know for sure. Like, they ain't gonna say they daddy ain't try. You know what I'm saying?
for sure.
Like I tell people all the time, like I don't really have no expectation out of my kids, but just, you know what I'm saying? Hey, just work hard. If you just work hard just know you gotta work hard for things that you want, and understand that, you know, hey, you're gonna be disappointed at some things. You're gonna think it's gonna be some things you're gonna be happy. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is, the only thing I want for my kids is to have options. You know, that's all I want from them, just to have more options than I had.
Sure, and that's what we work for. You want to give your kids opportunity. I know for myself, and don't get me wrong, I ain't gonna sit here and act like I didn't have no male role models growing up. I had a lot of different people who tried to be male role models, who are role models, and you know what I'm saying, who lived a great life and was on some straight and narrow stuff, and then there's a lot of street shit going on. Family got a wild background, so you know, just being able to try and be something that you wanted. You know, I had to look at a lot of different things to draw motivation and role models as a kid. I was bad at it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so just looking back on that and just being like, bro, not trying to be that person. I'm not that person. I'm a whole grown adult. You know, kids, I gotta show them that you don't have to be upset about that. I'm gonna give you an opportunity if you don't want to go to college when you get older to age. I can give you a game plan on how to go about running a business, and whether it's with vending machines, whether it's with marijuana industry, whether it's with cooking, whether you want to start a food truck. I got homies that do real estate, you know what I'm saying, that can give you game on that. You just got to be able to let them be able to find what fit them.
Yeah, I always say, like, look, I just want to invest in my kids' dreams. You know what I'm saying? As long as they just keep it serious, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like, I think for like us new parents, this generation of parents, I think that's what we changing. We more so invest in our kids' dreams, you know what I'm saying? Like, gas our kids up.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
You gotta build self-confidence, self-love with your kids, man, because it was something that wasn't taught, you know?
Yeah.
And one thing that I'm glad our generation is talking about more is something that me and my mom has talked about a lot, breaking generational curses.
Yeah.
Like, this should be real, man. If you stuff trying to pass down this nigga shit from 3 generations ago, but because, you know what I'm saying, that's going on, you still yelling at your kids, beating on your kids, and, you know what I'm saying, going about some different way because that's what you see coming up. Like, that shit ain't cool. You ain't like it. You know what I'm saying, my nigga? So,
I don't whoop my
switch
kids.
it up.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say I don't whoop my kids.
You got a majority boys. I feel it'll be different.
I got two girls. So, you know, I see the best of both. My girls, my youngest, boys, 2 oldest. And it's not like it happened often. I can really count on one hand how many times they actually got it. When they saw some offensive or like super disrespect, lying, I don't tolerate by any means, like, you know, that type of shit, then hey bro, you got some consequences coming behind that. But other than that, y'all niggas, this young generation want to be I want a tablet or I want to watch an electronic or whatever the case is. No, shut that shit down, y'all niggas.
Yeah, man.
The whole day.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm trying to get my daughter off that shit, man.
On that type of time, and I mean, I want them to be able. I want them to know, like, don't get me wrong, I'm trying to provide and do a lot of stuff for you, and I'm happy to do that. But you gonna have to understand that this shit don't come worth nothing. Like, you're not about to just get this when you behaving in that way.
Right.
You know, so you gotta switch it up and let them know, like, hey, it's a wrap, bro. Cut all this shit off.
So if somebody wants to hire you or they want to use your services, how do they hit you up?
You can hit me up through my Instagram. Cooking with _chef meets Facebook at Demetrius Murphy. I got a lot of stuff lined up for 2022 that I'm excited to launch. Excited to be a part of and do, man. It's like, look, it's like living the dream a little bit. Not even no, like you about to be big, you know what I'm saying, crazy wild out here. I ain't trying to be in the Hollywood Hills, bro, but coming from where I came from and being able to really stand on your own and support, you know, something that you built, support your tribe and be something that, you know what I'm saying, your peoples and your community proud of. Like, man, that shit cool. That shit cool as hell.
Yeah, man, that's what's up, man. So, one thing, so we're gonna talk more about, you know what I'm saying, like the brand and everything. But one thing I want to do is lead up to our main topic. You want to do that, man?
I mean, yeah, we can go to the breakdown if you want to, and then we'll go right back into, because it's going to feed into everything we're talking about from what we going to continue that whole conversation, fatherhood, and you know, all of these different things that ties into this bullshit we about to watch. But
yeah, you got 3 kids, right? 4, man. I got 3 girls. I'm girl down there.
Bang, bang.
And this right, and what we're going to be talking about is going to tie in to what's missing right now, and what's been missing in a whole lot of our from generation to generation, in a whole lot of our households. And so, you know, when we finish with this breakdown, this video breakdown, then we're going to go into, you know, in depth, go right back to what y'all was talking about, and then we going to be good to go. Go ahead and pour up. And if anybody is...
Yeah, man, this is the perfect time to talk about fatherhood. We got 3 fathers in here, so...
Absolutely.
Yeah, man, we're going to do this.
Trying fathers, too, man. Be up here wanting to celebrate fathers.
And it's 2 generations of fatherhood, too, so... Yeah.
Oh, for sure, bro.
Yeah.
We gotta chop it up.
Yeah.
Before we hop into it, though, man, I don't want to give y'all a cheers, man. Shout out to what y'all doing.
Thank you.
Give y'all flowers
Appreciate
while
it,
I'm here, man.
Same thing, man. We celebrating each other, man. We got that deserves a applause right there, brother.
Oh,
in the horn.
While I'm here, hey, hold on. You gotta have to bring more of them out. While I'm here, I got a little shout out list.
Yeah, let's go.
And it's gonna be people that I know out here with businesses really doing their thing, hustling.
Yeah. Class of 2010. What up, though? What up, though? You getting money?
You did?
A whole lot of money in this motherfucker.
Hey, man, we just trying to be what we wanted to be.
Yeah.
But my boy, no. Credit is king. Shout out to my homegirl Tiana. 24
Yeah, she killing it out here.
Wow,
man.
Shout out to you. Holla at her, bro. My boy Q-Rafe out here rapping. Got a moving company going crazy. Tony J.O. out here rapping. Got the lawn care business, TLC lawn care. Shout out. Gene for sure. And let me go down my list. It ain't gonna take that long. Shout out to homie Gene, bro. You know what I'm saying? Him doing things, expanding, bro. Like that shit is inspirational, man. Shout out to him. Shout out to the homie Dave Miles.
You going crazy.
Artifacts, man. You told me.
Man, you about to pitch this NFT crazy. I saw him post. Yeah, I'm about to get in that shit.
He the next wave on the art tip, man. His designs is something that I haven't seen in a while, and I like it, man. It spoke to me, so I went and rocked with him on a couple of designs. So watch out for the merch coming real soon. So
early 2000 vibes that you doing, like
it's dope.
Yeah.
The artifacts is dope.
Man. So who else? We missing somebody?
Right now, if I forgot y'all, shout out to y'all. Love y'all. Y'all know who y'all are, who the family is.
Hey, shout out to my boy Mac. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He rap. You know what I'm saying? He do inspections. You know what I'm saying? He do concrete. You know what I'm saying? We're going to have him on the show one day, too, man.
That's a natural renaissance man right there.
Yeah, man. He just getting to the money, man.
You gotta
get to the money.
These millionaires don't have these billions and billions having one stream.
That's a fact.
All right. Man, once again, salute to everybody, bro. Raise your hand. Raise your glass. Salute. So we might as well get to this this bullshit that we got going on here. It's about the homegirl, Brittany. Is it Renner?
Renner, runner.
Hey.
She's a runner. She's a track star.
And she messed around and got this dude right here hemmed up. That is PJ Washington. And do he still play for the Charlotte Hornets?
Yeah, he do.
He still plays for the Charlotte Hornets, man. And he got caught off on some goofy shit. You know what I'm saying? And she has been pretty much a hot commodity out here, going on people's podcasts and actually trying to defend what she's doing.
Her bullshit.
Yeah, it's strictly bullshit.
I don't blame her though.
I haven't seen it.
Oh, we gonna break this shit down.
I want to see it before I see it.
Yeah.
So like so you know the basic, right?
I mean, he shot the club up, had a baby. She got child support, right?
Well, he thought so. Then firstly, like they was engaged, and they was about to get married. So I guess when she had a baby, she filed for divorce.
No, she didn't not filed for divorce.
Well, that's what
wasn't
they
even
said
married
first.
Yeah,
I think
she wasn't married.
Yeah, but at that time, she's gonna break it down in this video.
Oh, she tell her what happened?
Yeah, her side.
All right.
Shout out to DJ Akademiks, man. That dude right there.
I fuck with him.
Yeah, I did. I messed with him. I didn't like him at first, man.
Me either.
I didn't like him at first, but as I hear, he kind of like I kind of like look at him, kind of like how I look at Charlamagne.
Yeah.
It's like, I mean, they don't affect my life, so, and they about entertainment.
Yeah.
So, it is what it is. Sometimes they be on some old fuck shit. Sometimes you like, all right, I get it.
Niggas be in themselves though, bro. I'll say this, and it's only I fuck with Charlamagne, bro.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, I don't know this nigga, but I've been listening to his content.
Yeah.
From Brilliant Idiots to, what I'm saying, obviously interviews.
His books is amazing.
You did like I like his growth.
Yeah.
He was a wild boy.
Yeah.
I was a wild boy. I related to the wild shit.
And shout out to the Breakfast Club, which the Breakfast Club, in my opinion, is him. DJ Envy, it is what it is, man. But the Breakfast Club is him. That other chick, I can care less if she's on there or not, man.
Don't Angela, you doing her thing, man. She be in the city a lot.
She be pushing that bullshit. She be pushing that bullshit. I don't like her.
She's female, bro. What do you expect? Like they gonna speak their minds, and look, if you agree with it, cool. If not, fuck them.
You know what? I would love, and definitely, dog, you definitely got to come back over. I would love to take that video, any interview that we have, where we have Angela Yee, and we'll break down the video, right?
Okay.
And I explain to you in that video of the bullshit that I don't like.
He more so talking about when they bring like not celebrities, but like people, like real people, like I'm about to say real people, but people like in politics and shit like that.
It ain't even. She don't even have a point of view.
Yeah,
and that's what be pissing me off, because I can deal with a person with a point of view, and we can go back and forth with each other. But her, one day I'm gonna do it, because I don't want to. This is my whole thing. I don't want to make it sound like I hate her. Don't hate her. I just think that
you dislike her work.
Yeah, man, her work is garbage on the Breakfast Club, man.
I respect it. I feel it. That's your perception. But nigga, the Breakfast Club giving her a fucking bag.
They is.
That's why her ass won't never leave.
I can't be mad about that. Can't be mad at that. So I don't want to sound like a hater, but hey, man,
you gotta understand.
And it's her character too. I don't know her, so I don't know the person that she is. And evidently, she has to be somebody that a lot of people like, because she got a whole bunch of friends that I respect that's really down with her. Yeah. So, it is what it is.
She got a podcast with dope ass
Lip Service. Yeah. Shout out to Lip Service.
I used to listen to it for like a month.
Wow.
Yeah,
I ain't read all that shit.
I was like, but right. I know she be here investing a lot, you know what I'm saying? Doing a lot for the community. So, she got my respect just based off that, but I ain't gonna lie, when you listen to the Breakfast Club, you go for Charlamagne, B.
Man, that's my dude, man.
And DJ Envy
makes it.
DJ Envy cool, but you don't need DJ, bro. And listen, I took the kids to the the car show that was here like last weekend. It was dope. I ain't gonna cap. I was like, this some from the shit. It looked like off In Too Deep. When, Cool had the carnival in the hood with the dope man had the hood. Bro, it was a little carnival rides in there, inflatables. I was like, this what it looked like.
Right.
Like everybody was just in there with their kids, peaceful, cool, showing the car. Shit was smooth. Yeah. But you know, you get to take a picture with DJ Envy, bro. This nigga looks so tired. Yeah. No life in him, bro. Like he just walked up, and I understand. Like I know you do radio, you got other shit.
You got other shit going on.
This, and that nigga was just here in the picture.
Yeah, man. He like, I can't wait till this shit is over with, man. I'm gonna get you right here. That's how he was looking. I can't wait till this shit is over with.
Bro, take a lot if I get him, but it just was funny to me, bro. Like from the wall, he was giving every single person,
and he's respected into the business world big time because he
get money.
He get money, man. And see, the thing is that people respect you when you get them money.
For sure.
Once he giving people, dropping them jewels for him.
Bro. Even with this car show, like that's bringing more. You know what I'm saying? He just stimulated the economy of Detroit with that. For you to rent out Kobo,
I wonder if he hooked up with Jay Leno. Why do I call him? Is it Jay Leno?
Jay Leno.
I'll be like Jay Leno. Jay Leno. He's real big in the cars.
Yeah. Like he got a crazy collection. I seen his shit. Shout out! I'm trying to be like him when I get his age.
Yes, sir.
Man.
Yes, sir.
Let's get to this video.
All right, man. Well, before we get to this video. That's what I want to ask.
He said this bitch.
Let's get to this bitch, man. Before we get started, we're gonna get to this bit right
what I was going to ask. So we did talk about the Kanye hookup. I don't want to. This is the thing. That video was that interview was just with the Kanye interview, the recent one. That interview it's just entirely too long to even try to do a video breakdown for it. That's why I'm like, nah, we can't do that. I'd rather watch it and then because I'm ready to see the bullshit. It's like a bunch of bullshit is falling out anyway. That shit with Soulja Boy, I probably can do his little video,
Big Draco.
Big Draco.
I respect Big Draco. I'm the first rapper.
It's just funny because he is I always look at him as like, nah, he for the marketing. Because if he be over when he do his little live, like he was actually having his podcast and he cussing at the screen, and I said, damn, he turned it on for the cameras because he couldn't have been that mad at Kanye because Kanye, even though Kanye said he had to take him off his off that album, off his single, and Kanye said, why you take his verse off?
Oh yeah, he said that shit was trash.
He said, did you hear his verse?
Yeah.
He's like, shit was trash. And that's what he got. And I know he ain't upset and mad about it. But that's marketing, man. That's why everybody want to hear what he got to say. Yeah. That's why everybody like, let's see what's going on, what he got to say and all that shit. And with Kanye, if you haven't seen that interview in its entirety, I'm telling you, that interview is worth seeing, man, because people are coming out being butthurt over bullshit. It's like, wait, they take out of 2 hours of a you know how people do it, man.
Yeah.
2 hours out of that content, and they just pick shit and want to make some shit.
They never look at the thing as a whole, bro, and that's shit with life. Period. People so quick to focus in on what you fucked up on or what may have offended them. Like, bro, that wasn't even meant to offend you. You didn't like the tone I said this time, my nigga. I was giving you dropping jewels.
But I can't lie. I love the reaction that Soulja Boy did, man, because that's marketing.
Oh, for sure.
That's marketing, dog.
He just being Soulja, man.
He just being Soulja.
And Kanye being Kanye.
And Kanye being Kanye.
This nigga done got drunk, smoking bud. This is Southside nigga from the Chi chilling with his peoples, bro. I'm from there, and that's how them niggas act. Yep. I swear to God.
And at 44 years old, he learned how to be relevant. He learned how to stay right there in the relevancy, and not only be relevant, but he's still at the top of the shit. You know what I'm saying? He's still that dude that people still gonna talk about. People still gonna buy his shit. when I heard his album, that album wasn't for me. That was not an album
it
for
wasn't
me.
For me either, yeah.
But it wasn't trash like people said it was. I was like, this just ain't for us.
It ain't for me, yeah.
He did something totally different. And, you know, once you get to a certain level in music anyway, you start doing shit for yourself. It's just like how Prince started saying, fuck y'all, I don't care if you like it, buy the shit. If not, I'm making this shit for me.
Because he already on.
Because he already on. He ain't doing it for the
Kanye
money.
dropped 5 classics back to back, nigga. Like,
and money ain't his bread and butter. Fashion is his bread and butter.
Yeah.
That's why he come with all that ugly ass clothing. Man, I be like, I cheer him on because I'm like, nigga, you definitely got to be something like a big deal for somebody to be paying $1,200 for a holy ass sweater, ugly ass gel, them motherfucking gel.
Yeah, I don't really like that
nigga,
shit. I'm sorry.
Those sandals, dog, are gel sandals. They them orange ones.
Yeah.
It's just like what they wear in them flip flops and in a lot of those damn correctional facilities, dog. So I'm like, I don't like the shit,
I don't really
but
like the
I'm
shit.
cheering the dude on because I'm like, nigga, if you can
money.
do that, you a marketing genius.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, you're right. You say I'm cheering for everybody black. That's what it is,
shout
bro.
out to everybody else, though, but I'm for sure cheering for everybody.
But yeah, man, we can go ahead and get ready to talk about this shit. Again, it's about old girl Brittany Renner.
Oh, shit.
And PJ Washington. And
we ain't had this in a minute.
What's that?
The background, the video.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, shit. Me's right there. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And she's in an interview with DJ Akademiks. Shout out to the homie. He ain't my homie. I'm just saying shout out to him.
Hey, man. Like, shit, man. Your homie from afar. Okay.
And anybody that's watching this is a video breakdown. So we're not going to play the whole video. We're going to be stopping in between. We're going to be giving our commentary on it. And that's just how a video breakdown is.
Yeah. We don't own this shit. Please.
Yeah.
We don't own the rights.
We don't own the right. No, that's Facebook.
Oh,
it's fair use.
Oh, fair use.
Fair use. Yeah. It's fair use here. So we're going to go ahead and get this shit started and then
please, YouTube, please. Yeah, that's why I don't get mad, like, when I hear niggas complain, man, like, about modern women and shit. Like, hey, it's kind of niggas' fault because the niggas is letting this bad behavior. They the reason why these girls like doing this bad behavior. Like, these niggas are accepting it and they are rewarding these girls for this bad behavior.
I mean, what you call bad behavior? Like,
Nah, fuck that, bro. Nah, we got something like this. My man's parents talking about every woman's a queen. Nah, fuck that. There's some bitches
like,
and some.
If
hey,
like Jay said, the best, nigga. It's a difference between the bitch and the bitch is a bitch and your sister, and it's different levels.
Yeah.
So I just said because my daughters and shit, I'm just trying to cut back on it. But that's me being a weird ass dad.
I'm gonna tell you, I took the word bitch out of my lexicon, right? But I didn't take it all the way out of my lexicon because when I use it, it's gonna have some impact, like for real. But one of the reasons is because I got daughters.
I got 3 daughters. My daughters. Look,
yeah.
If it quack like a duck, it look like a duck. Goddamn, it's a duck.
But the thing is, also we gotta chill on that word because it ain't got so bad. It ain't even about us using the word bitch. In the 90s, that shit was used left and right. Now, we in the 2000s, women just start to pretty much acquiesce to it where they start calling themselves a bitch. So now you got the bad bitch, you got the bitch, you got you got all kind of different bitches, and I'm a boss bitch. So it's like,
shit, bro.
And that came from the point of they was like, well, fuck it, y'all calling us bitch, we might as well own it. You know what I'm saying? So
that's how we deal with nigga, bro. We switched
just what we did with nigga.
You know, shout out to females empowering themselves.
Yeah, but the only thing is that words are very powerful, and like I said, when you take the power away, they not taking the power away. Because they're still, it's kind of like, look how the word nigga was. Well, it still is at a point where people get upset when people that are not black use the word nigga.
Oh, for sure.
And you like, wait, hold on, how the fuck that work?
Listen, I'm that guy. I'm checking your ass if that shit slide and you're not black. Letting you know.
But you got motherfuckers that shouldn't be letting it slide because they
sure.
go and they will sit back and they'll be like, nigga, it used to be like this. It used to be a rule that we used to have. We don't use that word around non-black people. That's something between us, right? Yeah. And even though it seems very fucked up, we got to just own it. It is what the fuck it is. You know what I'm saying? So but it got so out of pocket where motherfuckers was just like, nigga, da-da-da, nigga. And they do it around people. You like, wait, no, that's supposed to be between us. And when I used to be in the military, and I remember, and this was in the 90s, where you had dudes that was around a bunch of white cats, and they always used that word with each other. So the white dudes used to be like, yeah, man, and then they'd get cool with you, and then they'd start using the word nigga. Guess what happened? Get popped in the mouth. Then there used to be this little movement they used to have where they be like, well, why we can't use the word nigga? If you call me a nigga, why I can't call you a nigga? It was all kind of stupid shit. And I used to be like, damn. And it was hard to even argue the shit. You know what I'm saying? So it just got to the point where motherfucker was like, hey man, when we talking to each other, that's our code. You know what I'm saying? Don't put the code out there in front of them. If we don't want them to use that motherfucking word,
don't say it around them. Yeah,
motherfucker starts. They was like, you know, nigga, I'm gonna say it anytime I want to.
No.
Fast forward, look where we at now. Yeah. You got everybody using the word nigga now. I'm at the point now where I'm just like, I'm done because I'll be popping people in the mouth all goddamn day.
Yeah, exactly. Like I don't even feel comfortable saying nigga in front of my white friend. So I don't even.
It's crazy because it's a fucked up thing. So it's kind of like going back to the word like the bitch, bad bitch, boss bitch, all these different things. When they using these words, it's supposed to empower them, but in fact, it's making them look crazy as hell. Yeah. So now, when we sit back, and I'm gonna tell you, I got grown daughters, and it'll look crazy to me, and I know they do it, but they just don't do it around me. They would use those type of words because everybody doing it. Yeah. No matter what college you go to, you can go to Harvard. You can still hear what they're talking amongst each other. I'm over around the U of M. That's all you hear. Educated kids. They've all used it now.
Yeah.
You got no matter what color they are, because everything has changed now to a point where people are not really super sensitive about race anymore. It's used as a tool now. Oh, you don't like me because I'm black. You don't like me because I'm a woman. You don't like me because I'm tall, I'm short. Everybody's trying to get into this victimhood. And it all stems from what? Race.
Yeah.
Now you got motherfuckers trying to get marches for gays, trans. Everybody is trying to jump on the bandwagon and jump on the coats of who? Black folks.
Yeah.
Our march, our motherfucking, the way that we were fighting for equality and all those things, it's on the back burner now. Because everybody else took our movement, they took our struggle, and they made it their own.
Yep.
But while at the same time doing the same thing that they don't want you to do.
Yeah.
Freedom of speech. Shut up. We're going to cancel you because of what we don't like what you're saying.
Yep. You about to say something?
I was saying this white people.
No doubt.
It's not. It's just not nothing new, and it's just in a different way. It's a different platform, and not to say that those people don't have their struggles and nothing like that. Like me personally, do your thing. If I don't agree with it, keep that shit over there. I ain't tripping. But you know, for all these people having their marches and doing everything that they do, if that's what you believe in, bro, go crazy with it. Now, that's on you. Man, I ain't got shit to do with that.
I can kind of agree with what you're saying. However, the problem is that fuck a march. If we gonna march, nigga, we about to march with some goddamn guns.
I mean, we have to.
I'm tired of asking. I don't want to ask no more. I'm taking.
Yeah,
that's what we talk about with entrepreneurship in the business world. Nigga, you don't ask because asking ain't gonna do nothing. What you do is you sit at that motherfucking table with some motherfucking skills, money, some things that you can have that you can use as a tool where we can sit down and negotiate. Because when people talk about that, yeah. So, but when people want somebody to give them something, one of the things that ain't never been given was power. You gotta seize power. You gotta take power.
I mean, the thing is, and I say this, like, and it's no, I ain't saying shit that nobody don't, you know what I'm saying, no, like, throughout history, you know, Caucasians doing what they do. And they see what we do and manipulate it, switch it, try to use it against us with Jim Crow, all that stuff throughout all these years and everything else. And it's just another way. But the thing is, you see, when the Caucasians was upset about something, nigga, the nation's capital got stormed.
Yeah.
Niggas kicked in doors, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? They
made a statement.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, it's kind of like we ain't marching to ask. We about to make a statement.
But
and
it's a difference though, because if we slide up in there without guns like they did or whoever, you know what I'm saying? They ain't going there with weapons too crazy or nothing like that. But let us do that, boy. They mowing us down, boy.
Well, the only thing is that you got to remember we did do shit like that.
See the result? They killed every last
well,
one of our leaders.
No, we didn't need. That's why. See, everybody else don't fuck with leaders. They fuck with regimes. They fuck with.
I was about to say that regime.
You know, they fuck with motherfuckers that. Okay, y'all got y'all shit together. We got our shit together. Our meetings it's gonna be something totally different. We not gonna be sitting there and we got one motherfucker that we got as a leader. You know why? Yeah. It's kind of like bowling pins. Sure. Yeah. You kill that motherfucker, you just killed the whole fucking movement. Yeah. But if you sit there and you kill a motherfucker right there, you still got these niggas over here on the east. You got these motherfuckers on the west. Yep. You got motherfuckers gonna come at your ass all day, and they ain't looking for them to be able to enjoy the spoils. What they're doing is looking for the next generation to. So what they saying is, we gonna make y'all niggas exhausted. By the time we get this motherfucking shit, yeah, we gonna have a lot of us dead, but it's gonna be a lot of y'all dead too. Yeah. So once, more y'all dead. Right. Yeah. So when you do it, one of the things that keep motherfuckers in line is what? Fear. Yeah. That's it. It's all just about fear. Motherfuckers go in there and be like, I may not come back. But you can only do that when your community is intact. Yeah. And we done went on a motherfucking tangent, and we gonna come right back to it. But I want to get at least halfway through this motherfucker. And one of the reasons why we playing this right here is just to show. I'm gonna tell you, it's really to show how fragile the communication with women and men are right now. When you got motherfuckers sitting back talking about getting a nigga and using another human being, which is going to be an adult, you using them as an infant to get back at somebody. This some fuck ass shit. Yeah. And you got motherfuckers sitting back looking at this shit like, man, we ain't gonna never. So it's women against men. For one, it can never be women against men. We just too fucking dominant. The problem is that just like when you talk about women's rights, who give them rights?
It's not a physical battle though. It's a mental battle. You know what I'm saying? And this is something that with slavery, they put the divide between the household with men and women. So the women don't respect men because throughout generations after generation, I know a lot of people, including myself, daddies wasn't shit, didn't do nothing, didn't show up, didn't do nothing. Yeah. So the woman had to take stuff over and had to raise a whole nother generation. And yeah, some bad things got passed down with it, but unfortunately, it's tough. Niggas kind of I'll say this, the 90s daddies, for the most part, bro, from the people that I know, wasn't shit. Mm-hmm. You know, it was a rare majority, and I used to be a young dog looking at niggas like, when they be like, yeah, I live with my dad. Like, I got a dad. What? Like, it was rare like that. Just, I guess it may have been in the circle that I ran in, but it's one of the tough things to where if you don't show a female that, hey, I could lead, I could do this, and da-da-da-da-da, she not going to be on one accord with you. She don't trust your ass. And I feel the same way. Like, nigga, if I can't see that you improving yourself on some stuff, like, you ain't earned your stripes, bro. I'm not gonna trust you.
That's one thing I be telling dudes, like when they get into relationships, they ask for advice, because I tell dudes all the time, I can't give you advice. You just got to be in this shit. But I always tell them, you must have the leverage. So it's gonna be a time that you have to be responsible. Like you have to be her security. You know, so you have to. You're gonna have to. It's gonna be a time where, hey, if y'all living together, it's gonna be a time that eventually that you have to take care of most of the bills. You got to have that leverage as a man for her to respect you, to follow your lead. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of dudes are lazy, man. Like especially modern men. You know, so they soft and they lazy. All they want to do is fuck around, play video games and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So
niggas getting the bag off playing video games too. So
but some of them niggas ain't getting but some of them niggas is doing it for free. Like but no, it's a lot of niggas doing it for free.
I know what you're talking about, bro, but like you was making the point. Like we had to prove. I'll say the two generation of women, like my grandma and mom era, like them was two generation of men that was just misguided, dealing with a whole lot of wild ass shit, just like we are today. The only thing now that's kind of saving is that I don't know what happened, but it's like our generation's like, no, I'm gonna turn and change shit. Be like how it was before, what y'all was doing was fucked up. Yeah. So that's not my kids not.
That's not.
You know,
so
fact. It's just a thing that only time gonna heal, and it sucks that throughout this time, something was put in place to put this much division. You know what I'm saying, between men and women, but motherfuckers really just gotta sit back, look at the bigger picture, take accountability on both sides, because men and women ain't shit. They all got their own ways and what's going on. I know I lived a long period in my life where I wasn't shit, and it is what it is. Yeah. Like, when it comes to the relationship type stuff, like, I definitely did my dirt, but I didn't have to realize what I was losing.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? When you coming home with your kids, like, where was you at? Or whatever the case is. I know for myself.
Yeah.
Because you had a baby with me. Oh, he didn't want no motherfucking baby. He wanted to fuck.
Okay, that's the after effect, bro. But while he was in it, you don't know what that little nigga was talking. If the baby got that nigga whole name, he a junior, bro.
It's still.
And she was on birth control. So, don't get me wrong. I'm shouting out. I'm rooting for little.
We talking about 200,000, dog.
How much? Listen, how much we look up and that nigga make a year?
No, we talk. No. It shouldn't have nothing to do with how much he makes.
No, we gotta break down. Cheese, we businessmen. Let's break this down.
Yeah.
So we gonna break this down. How much did he make yearly on his contract just from the NBA?
What was it? 4,000? $4 million. $4 million.
Yeah. All right, bet you getting a decent. You making cheese out the NBA.
Yeah.
With that, he's still getting endorsements. He's still getting other cheese coming in and everything.
That's his money.
And for sure, but this is what you have to do when you have a baby with this type.
I'm not paying. This is the thing. I'm not paying no scallywag, no damn.
Bro.
I'm not paying her.
But if it's true, like I don't know how true this is. Like she. And if it's true what she's saying, like okay. That's his fault.
I'm not that. You know what's fucked up? Because have you guys ever been in child support?
Friend of the court, bro. I just went through a whole situation. That's why I'm talking about this. So,
do you know that it's a felony? It's a felony for non-payment of child support.
Yeah, bro. But we as black men, talking about taking accountability.
Yeah,
the world was never built for us to thrive and survive. So it's always gonna work against you. The court system in every way, shape, or form.
Man, we can change that shit.
How, bro? When it's been going on this long?
Let me tell you how. Motherfuckers stop being in their own motherfucking way as far as men. All it took was men to sit back and say, y'all just gonna have to take this motherfucking shit from me. Put me in motherfucking court. And I'm talking about nationwide.
Why would I do that?
I'm gonna tell you why. So they can change the
Bro,
court.
I'm making $12 million over the course of 4
it's
years.
Me. I went to college and did this shit. I done had hamstrings and all fucked up.
Fucked up and nutted in this bitch. So
but I should not. But this is the thing.
Like stop.
No. But this is the thing.
You created life at this point.
No, but listen.
Now don't get me. I'm not saying she's right. I'm not saying.
No. But listen.
Right. but you fucked up.
You have no. I get that part, and we already. And the thing is that we already. Society make us be accountable, even if we don't want to be accountable.
That ain't true though.
How?
They could make you be accountable, but niggas just not accountable. You only accountable when you get caught.
No.
Stop, bro. For most men out here, homie.
So, do they make women accountable like they make men accountable?
It's different, bro. Just
I
like
know. That's what I'm saying.
Just like Rob just said earlier, it's different for men and women.
Yeah.
Women get pretty girl privilege out here. Women get cash out.
Who giving them that?
Bro, niggas, bro.
Niggas,
What you
so
mean?
now, what I'm saying is,
and just how niggas want shit from females, this is what it costs to do that.
No.
This is a business transaction with this generation of female at this point. Like, if
we have to change it.
Nigga, for what? This how the game goes,
No,
bro.
let me tell you what we have to change.
What you mean?
Let me tell you why we have to change it. This is why we have to change it. One of the reasons why we have to change this shit, man, because you got women that go around here, man, and kill babies left and fucking right. When they have a baby, they don't even have to keep the baby. They got full autonomy. We have once you give her, so I'm with you on the whole thing. We got to be more responsible. This is where the motherfucking shit goes to. Niggas start getting vasectomies. Fuck them, because when we try to get them to be equally accountable, it'll never happen. Yeah. Society will not allow them to do it. So this is where I'm at. We got to take control now. But we got to look at them like they babies. That's little babies right there. All you doing is fucking a baby. And I ain't talking about baby like Precious. I'm talking about they don't know no damn business. They don't know no better. So when you treat them like they don't know no better, now you take all accountability off of them. You put all the accountability on yourself. You say, fuck it. If I get this motherfucker pregnant and I get caught up, then it's on me. Then once you do that, you will sit back and say, now you can't have a baby by me. Niggas in the NBA can fuck all damn day if they do that shit.
If that's what they want, bro. But this young nigga, not even that he wanted. I'm not about to sit here and say he wanted. I don't know these niggas' situation. But we all know what happened.
No, right, but wouldn't you think that it would be more on her? This is the thing. When a woman gets pregnant, how old is she?
She said she was 26 when the shit.
26 years old,
So
right? The older a woman get, the worse it is for them to get pregnant. Yeah. Even when they do get pregnant, about 32 to 35 years old, they already at risk. For one, they already at risk at a young age. There's a 35% chance that a woman would die giving birth. 35% chance. That's a high ass percentage of chance. When you think that a woman be like, I gotta pick the right motherfucker to get me pregnant.
You would think so.
Sex is not for us like it is for them. This is why. For one, just innate in us. We have sex, the urge is so strong. Why? Because we want to procreate. Now, our behavior when we procreate with women that ain't worth shit, like this right here, this is the end results to it. So I'm agreeing with you on that whole point. Nigga, it's on you. But we already got that accountability. However, she don't have to do shit. If she don't want the baby, she can have an abortion. Mm-hmm. She can get a baby to the fire station, to the hospital. She can do all these different things. And on top of that, what we ain't understanding is that she can kill the baby. Mm-hmm. If that dude don't want that baby, he should be able to have a right not to want to have to take care of that baby just like she do. If she don't want that baby, she kill it. All he do is walk away from it.
He didn't. Did he say he didn't want the baby?
No, we don't know if he don't want the baby, but the whole thing is,
baby, bro. Like, if he none of that her, bro,
this is my thing. 200,000 is some bullshit. Now, if she was my wife, we talking something different. We talking about a broad that didn't even marry me. I didn't marry her. Shit went the other way. Now, if the motherfucker go, I don't care. That's my money. Should nobody sit back and say, because you making $2 million a motherfucking year, this is how much you gotta pay. Yeah, fuck that.
You're paying for her lifestyle.
You paying for her lifestyle.
Yeah. So because your child has to match that. That's just how the court works.
No, it should be. I know, but the courts. This is the thing. Dude, let me tell you, the courts are crooked than the motherfucker.
I know. Fucked, bro.
Right.
I get it.
So that's my whole point. We as men, let me tell you how we could. we can change this whole motherfucking thing. You see how everybody else is motherfucking marching and going out there to legislation to get laws to pass and all that. We talking about motherfuckers that want to be fucking women are passing fucking laws. Stupid ass laws. How you think that men can't do it? It's a whole bunch of men, and I ain't talking about black men, white men. I'm talking about all fucking men. We would sit back, us, lawyers, and whoever else we need to get. We start getting ourselves together and going to these motherfucking courts, petitioning these motherfuckers. Fuck a march. We ain't marching. When we march into that courtroom. We march into Washington. We marching in all these motherfuckers, and we hold each other accountable. But at the same time, we gotta have each other's fucking backs.
Have each other back, yeah.
You don't go to fucking jail. You go to jail because you ain't paid child support. She gets motherfucking accolades and pats on the back because she killed a fucking baby. That don't make any sense.
Who celebrates abortion, bro?
What?
Yeah, females do, bro.
They do.
Look, I'm not.
Fuck them kids. They got a movement called "Fuck them kids."
I have kids and I say "fuck them kids." Them
No.
nerves, like,
No. I'm not talking about that. Fuck them kids. I'm talking about.
But that's a small group of dumbass females.
It's not small.
Bro,
It's small, bro.
If the vote, look, bro, even if it's 100,000, that's a small ass.
No. Let me give you the numbers. Let me give you the
And
numbers.
on top of that, I want to finish talking about bro shit we here.
But let me give you the numbers right quick.
All right, go ahead. Go ahead.
There's 50% of our death rate, just black death rates,
Yeah, it's
are from abortions, bro. This is not a small number.
No, abortions go on. I know that. That shit happens. But you don't know whatever these situations that these people be in at the time. Bro.
They don't want the goddamn baby.
So they get rid of it. That's their choice.
So, okay, if you don't want the baby, you should be able to say, I don't want to take care of it.
Hey, bro, and if that, in a perfect world, that would be it.
No, it can be in this world. It don't have to be perfect.
Bro, I'll tell you this. On my time, the type of time I have, I'm going to be real with you. I'd rather hustle up and just go pay my little cheese and get the fuck on and make sure my kid's straight. That's not causing drama between you and your kid mama. It's about peace of mind for me.
Right, for you.
For sure.
But
so,
I'm saying this is why I say what I say.
Hold on. Before y'all go, right? Because I'm just here listening to both of y'all. And I agree a little bit with what you're saying, and I agree with a little bit what you're saying. I feel like, hey, you said, hey, you need to take more accountability, right?
Little bro?
Little bro.
Not even take more accountability. You just got to understand that this female cut like that. And since this is a situation that you're in, since, bro, you do make $4 million a year, unfortunately, it's not even her. She didn't ask for that amount of money. The court fucked you. That's not her.
Yeah, it's consequences.
And that's what you got to do. So, nigga, ball the fuck out and pay your shit and go about your business because real shit, you pay 82 games a year. You're not with your kid that time.
Yeah.
I know for myself, it's only so much time that I can spend with my kids because I'm a provider. I'm an entrepreneur. I can't make money sitting at home.
Yeah.
So I'm out there. So, man, give her a fucking cheese and let her shut the fuck up.
That's my thing. Like, he need to take more accountability because at the end of the day, he's a man. Don't fuck how young he is. As men, we leaders, and we gotta take the accountability. You fuck this bitch raw. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I feel like it's 50-50. You have to agree somehow, like, hey, we want to have a baby.
That shit is no motherfucking 50-50. He don't have any accountability. Listen, that's not accountability.
Let me finish. I'm gonna go. You know what I'm saying? You nut on her. You know what I'm saying? You know what you should know. I will hope that you have people around you to tell you, like, hey, nigga, like, look, you ain't no regular nigga out here. So every girl that comes your way they looking at it as a fucking paycheck. You know what I'm saying? And that's where you need to take accountability. Now, based off what you were saying is where she need to take accountability. I agree also because look, I don't care what nobody says. She can say all this other bullshit talking about, oh, I was okay with this and all this other shit. You know, I told her like, hey, we don't have a baby. All this. She didn't like this nigga from the get go. Like for real. She didn't like this nigga from the get go.
This broad
she know what the fuck she was doing, bro.
She went on,
you know what I'm saying?
Was it Twitter? Because she was like, how to trap a
yeah,
nigga,
man,
right? She's parading. Hold on, she's parading
a little bit, but
no, she paraded her baby, right? She had it in the car.
Yeah.
And of course, she's trolling now.
Yeah,
but she's parading this baby, just like saying this baby whole fucking name. That shit ain't cool. That ain't cool to put your baby out there on that motherfucker like that. That's what I'm saying. This is my whole point. Fuck that. We already understand. Dude is a goofball. Yeah. I'm already on it. You a fucking goofball. You fucked up. You got to deal with that shit. Yeah. But it's more and more dudes that's screwed over by the system, which it don't have to be that way anymore. If motherfuckers start speaking the fuck up. Yeah. My whole point is that we're not speaking up. I believe that a man should take care of his children, period. I believe that a man should be accountable for being not just taking care of his children financially, but he should be in their life. It should automatically be 50-50 paternity, period. It should be automatically. It should not be, well, we're going to go to court and then we're going to divide the time that y'all going to have. And look, she's the custodian parent. So how many days can you have with those kids, blah, 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 this and that. Now you got to fight all this motherfucking bullshit, parenting time and all this shit. That's only, and then they'll tell you, you can't fight for parenting time because we talking about what? Child support. So now you talking about child support and you trying to talk about parenting time. Now you got to go back to court, spending more money, talking about fucking parenting time after you done did the whole money thing. Okay, $200,000 a month. You out your motherfucking mind for, bitch.
She getting like what 1.4 a year from him. So don't get me wrong, it's an astronomical number.
It's not. I'm saying you shouldn't be punished that way, bro. You shouldn't punish a dude that goddamn way. It doesn't take $200K a month to take care of a child.
Not at all. But
look, just like she'll say, I made a mistake. Okay, he made a motherfucking mistake.
She ain't made no fucking mistake.
But she can be exonerated by saying, I made a mistake. She want to have a family later on in life, right? She get a man, get married. She already got a kid. Now he got to deal with her fucking with she got a strange ass man around your fucking kids. That man got more access to your child than you got fucking around with a broad like this. So now you got to deal with that on top of paying millions of fucking dollars. That's some bullshit. It should be at a point where if it's going to be in the best interest of the child, the motherfuckers, they don't fuck what you making we already know that you an NBA player. So we know you making that money, but that money doesn't last. It don't last. And all I'm saying is that they haven't never made it fair for men. Especially if I'm a basketball player, just because I got her pregnant, I should not be getting penalized this way. If that's the case, then they should be able to get it where it's like, okay, so he should be able to get the baby just as much. It should be just like we'll give the baby to him then.
But you know, he paid more money the last time they get with him. So I don't know.
No, he'll just say, I take the kid then. What if he say, I take the, I know.
He can't take the kid.
No, listen. He can't if she fights. They automatically, in the courts, people can say what they want to say. They automatically give that child to the mother as the custodian parent. Sure. That's fucked up. This motherfucker, if he got to pay her, think about this. If he got to pay her $200,000 and he can afford to pay her $2,000, why he can't afford to have that child then?
Because he has to go play 82 games on top of practice, on top of
promotion. He got nannies.
He's an NBA. That's not spending time with your child, though. The court, look at that shit.
Dog, bro. I guarantee in that interview right now, that child is not with her.
For sure. She's at an interview.
And no. That's one. Hold on. That's one of 20 interviews that she had in less than 2 fucking weeks. Where the fuck is her child? And she's a model. Yeah. And she does
the turn up like, bro, hot girl.
And she does OnlyFans.
So if the little nigga didn't fight for it though, I know from my
I get that part.
Case, I went in there and I knew what time it was. I wanted to fight for my child, so I went in there with a lawyer. I went in there with a goal and said, "Hey, this is the minimum time that I'll take with my shit." Because I know they're not.
Did she fight you on it?
I mean, we went through a battle for a minute, and it was during COVID, and you know what I'm saying. It worked out in a good way that is good for my kid. I get him. She obviously the court gave her a majority, but I think it panned out to like 47% of the time or some shit like that, or 43. So It's cool. Like, you know what I'm saying?
It don't work like that when you a millionaire, dog.
Exactly, because
It don't even work. It don't even work like that when you a person of my stature.
As a millionaire, you move different. As an entrepreneur, I move different. I know for a fact, without my kids' mother's help, I would not be able to have my kids.
Well, let me ask you a question. Do you think that she's a better parent than him when she has an OnlyFans?
I don't know that nigga. He could be doing wild ass shit.
Right, but
he's an NBA player. Bro.
But you can see what she does. That's my whole point.
Let me tell you this though. I'll say this. I don't know how she parent. I don't know much about her, but just because she has an OnlyFans, she might have this mentality towards her baby daddy, who she might be bitter towards or not. I don't know. But you switch up and act totally different around your kid. I know for myself, my kids have never seen me on no street shit. My kids have never seen me on no wild shit. I'm their dad. I'm dad.
No. But hold on.
But the kids gonna see it when they get older, but they'll be that. But this is
that's not what I'm saying. They automatically
kids gonna tease them.
But they automatically
everybody mama on OnlyFans, bro. This is a whole generation.
That's why we have to. That's why we as men have to change this shit. That's my whole. What you saying? I'm agreeing that it's happening. But what I'm saying is we have to put a stop to it. I'm saying what you saying, but I'm telling you,
stop lifing girls like this. Stop giving them
stop fucking them.
Stop fucking them.
So my whole point is this, though. It still shouldn't be just because you did that. You still should not be penalized like you just killed somebody.
It shouldn't be.
And so we have to. That's why I'm calling it out, and more men are calling it out.
He's saying is that it could be changed if more men just stick to them.
Yes, and we're not.
And speak on this issue. Like a lot of men are scared to talk about these issues, bro, because they're scared to be labeled. You be called a fuck nigga.
All kind of shit.
All type of little. You know what I'm saying?
And look, he's an NBA, and this is the thing. He's an NBA player, right? She's OnlyFans. She doing all kind of shit that put her child in more, and you can see it, visually see it. Now, this is the craziest part. Again, let's look at stats. When you have parents that's with single parents, and you look at fathers, kids that were raised solely by their fathers versus kids that were raised solely by their mothers, guess who do better in life? The ones that are raised by their fathers. I'm talking about tremendously better.
But the thing is, how rare is that?
How rare is what?
When kids get
in that rarity, that's what I'm saying.
That's some anomaly shit, bro. Like that.
No. No, listen what I'm saying. The ones that are, of course, that's an anomaly. Yeah. It's not really an anomaly because you have a lot of them that do it. It's just not. I'm saying out of that small percentage that we look at, you can look at it and you say, okay, take a percentage of that. So it's about a 85-90% success rate with single fathers than it is with single moms.
Yeah.
When you see kids that were raised solely by their fathers, they going to Harvard, they going to college, they basketball players, all this. When you look at, but I'm saying that's why the depend. What I'm saying is when you look at it as a stat, of course it depends. But what I'm saying is in that realm, independency. When you look at it, you can look it up right now. The ones that are being taken care of by their fathers, they're more successful than the ones that are. When you look at all the shit that goes on in these ghettos, when all you see is women and children, you don't even see me in there. You see a bunch of fucking women and. No,
not necessarily.
Not necessarily, dog. I'm telling you from the experience that I had growing up in my hood that I grew up in, right off 7 Mile Southfield Freeway, bro. Like, I'm from around the way. Like, it was one of them things to where, all right, bet there's a lot of single mothers out here, but the thing is, the fathers who wanted to be there, yeah, they have that success rate with their kids because they're going to mold them into, you're not about to be that way. But it's a lot of niggas, people that I know, to this day, bro, that don't fuck with kids. Niggas is dipping. So that's on them. And like I said earlier, bro, when we was talking about it, it make it hard for niggas to gain trust when all this shit that happened, And don't get me wrong, if the same thing is happening to you over and over again, it is for the female.
I agree. So, totally.
Hold on, because this is why I would probably disagree with you, Meech. But you said most dudes are leaving, right?
I said a lot of the ones that don't stay with the woman, if they separate and all that other shit, a lot of niggas, like, I see them when I see them.
Nope.
A lot of girls. There's a lot of girls. There's a lot of dudes that, I know these niggas. There's a lot of dudes that want to see their kids, but because of laws, it's holding them back, bro. They paying child support. And that woman is using that fucking law.
So the thing about that is going into it, knowing it's fucked up. You got to prepare yourself for that battle, G. You got to go in with a lawyer. You got it, because I don't know this talk. I don't know the course. I don't know the system.
A lot of dudes ain't equipped with it.
Dog. Bro, they give you a fucking free lawyer.
Nope. That lawyer is not free, and I'm telling you.
So this is what this was a year and a half ago.
Yeah.
Very, very recent. They had an option to where you can either get a free public defender. Everybody knows it's trash. You never get public defenders. Also, they have an option to where they can find you a lawyer for a $300 fee. Or you can come with your own shit. The thing about it, though, if you going in there trying to fight for your son, your daughter, in an unfair fight that you know, nigga, you not gonna win. You might get a couple good blows in, bro, but you're not gonna win. You gotta come well equipped. You gotta come prepared.
And most guys, this is the thing, and most guys will not come well equipped for one reason. They hate court. When you start talking about, let's talk about just black men. Women already know when they start fucking, because this is the number one thing that people, what a lot of people don't understand. That narrative that the man get her pregnant and he leaves, that's not the majority. No, listen. No. The majority of relationships are ended by women. And I'm talking about overwhelming,
bro. Yeah.
85%. Every time you talk to any woman that you talk to, dog, I don't care who it is, they gonna tell you things that they gonna tell you one thing. Either we broke up, we made the decision together. You know that ain't true. Or they're gonna say, yeah, I got tired of his bullshit, so I left. You got women that will sit back, and I'm talking about this is overwhelmingly. That whole thing where that man got me pregnant and left, man, I'm telling you, that shit is farce. Yeah. Very few those dudes. Of course, we can find. I know some niggas that just up and was like, I don't want a fucking kid. I'm out of this bitch. So I'm with you, but it's anecdotal. What I'm talking about is something that, how the fuck do we get ourselves back together? And one of the things is that we do have to know our history. We do have to get to a point when we get older and try to find who our dad is and ask them if he living, and ask that motherfucker what's going on. And he's going to end up telling you all kind of shit. I did some fucked up shit. She did some fucked up shit. Yeah. We all did. And they tell you how it actually was. But when we sit back and we think that women are getting pregnant by these men and just getting left, that's bullshit, bro.
Nobody ever said that. I'm not.
But that's the narrative that has been pushed to us forever, bro.
Even when you hear females exposing like, "Hey, dad be baby daddy," like I don't even take that shit serious because look, I don't know how people might feel about this, but it's your fucking fault. If you gotta fucking complain about, oh, my baby daddy, you know what I'm saying? He ain't shit. He ain't paid me this. Hey. He out here acting like he balling on this other shit. Okay, motherfucker, you fuck that nigga. If that's the case. That's your fault.
And it's the same for little bro.
It is the same for little bro.
I'm with you on that.
I'm saying is that
I'm with you. I'm like that nigga is a goofball.
Like what? But what he's saying is that you got women out here is making it an issue. You know, you got society saying, "Well, push this narrative that niggas just living their kids to living their kids." Like no. You know what I'm saying? It's niggas that want to take care of their sick kids, but they in fucked up situations.
Like, that's the thing, though, where if you in that fucked up situation, whether it's financial, whether it's a fucked up situation with the relationship with mama, whether it's a distance between, whatever it is, I don't want you kind of owe it to your kid, bro. They ain't asked to be here, so you gotta fight for that. And I'm not sitting.
I used to be on that same.
I'm not sitting here saying that we should get fucked over in court or paid whatever. Yeah. Just come ready to fight for your shit. Listen.
I agree. Because I don't want to make it sound like this is the thing. I don't want to make it sound like with men that, oh, well, we just, for one, I don't like being in a victimhood position at all. We talked about that earlier. And one of the things that we do have, like discussions like what we having right here, bro, I swear to God, dog, this shit is needed, man, because, and we can go way more. I wanted to just go because this is surface shit, but the biggest thing, man, is the relationship between women and men, and we got to get that back. You can't have a community that is a prosperous community if you don't have good commodities between women and men. Period. That we the gods of all this shit.
We shouldn't have to fucking settle too. Like sit back, like what it is. No, we need to speak up more. We need to stick more together more.
I tell people like this, bro. Live your truth. If you feeling the type of way, you feeling the type of way in that moment.
Yeah.
Whatever the case is, obviously you got to learn how to communicate because you're trying not to fight and stir up shit or whatever the case is. But you could effectively talk to somebody and let these niggas know what you saying. You ain't got to be no punk about
Grab your nuts, nigga.
Live your truth, bro. Tell you what you... And the thing is, the worst thing that can happen is y'all disagree and y'all part ways. Fuck it. Start over. You feel me?
Start over.
And that's not to sit here and say you're not going to be hurt. Party's going to be hurt. There's a lot of shit that got to go in between that. Politics, you know what I'm saying, within families. But... you gonna be all right, bro. You just gotta put the work in.
And then another thing, too,
and I'm with you on that. You gotta put the fucking work in.
Where I would agree with you about he need to take more accountability. I see this nigga on Instagram over here complaining like, "Oh, why?" Like, since like, "Dang, why I can't see my kid? Why I gotta be like this?" All this other shit. Like, nigga, fuck all that complaining shit, bro. Like,
go after it, bro. Get you a lawyer.
Yeah, bro. Like. Yeah, man, James went to the bathroom and shit. We about to let's look at more. This is a good fucking.
And everybody pretty much can see this. When you talk about the value of women, what are we talking about? What do you think is valuable in a woman?
It's whatever they come to offer.
I'm saying something that's just basic.
Oh, basic shit.
Basic value that you will see in a woman that you just look and that's instilled in a woman.
Feminist.
Yeah, femininity is definitely one of the big joints for sure. But you know what I'm saying, being able to provide a loving home.
Somebody's compliant, agreeable.
Don't get me wrong, like be compliant for sure, but let me know if I'm fucking up. Let me know if it's something that, you know what I'm saying, if I am going off on some other shit. Hold me accountable for sure. Because I look at it like if we gonna be locked in, if we gonna be together and all this other shit, you a business partner at this point, my nigga. So if it's kinks that you see, I'm gonna tell you the same thing. You gotta hold each other accountable. Like, what's good?
But another thing that wasn't mentioned was beauty. Beauty.
Oh yeah, she gotta be called.
I thought you said booty. I'm like, oh.
Yeah. So
niggas be trying to act like they not shallow.
But those values
that's first.
But those values that they have, bro, those are values that they were born with. Now understand what your value is.
You gotta work for it.
You gotta build your fucking value, right? That was why when we was talking about how much you make and all that shit, I get what you're saying. But it's like, nigga, I was the one jumping out the gym. You weren't with me, bitch. You know what I'm saying? You gotta pay tax for your dumb ass. Look, this is why we on the same page with this. You fuck up, you play a stupid ass game. You gonna win a stupid ass fucking prize. And that's what happened with him. Exactly. He won a stupid ass fucking prize. But going back to what she was just saying, what's the age gap? She's trying to harp on this thing. They want these young girls. Yes, men, the younger you are, the beautiful you are. Exactly. That's why if women are smart, they will sit back and say, listen, let me lock somebody down. At least about time I've turned 30 years old, I already had a beau. I already had a dude that already liked me because of the beauty I have or whatever. That's why when you see an older couple and you see the woman, she's probably humped over, all kind of shit happened. She done had, 5 kids, 3 kids, whatever it is, and she's 60 and 70 years old. She ain't looking like no IG model. She ain't looking at, but when you see them damn pictures, and I know my grandmother was beautiful. My mama is beautiful. My mother is 70. My mama looks like a beautiful 70-year-old.
Yeah, I'm about to say it come with time, bro.
But the thing is that she's married. Guess what she ain't got to do?
She ain't got to look.
She ain't got to look. And she ain't had to look since she was 18 years old, bro.
Fishing out here,
it's tough titties out here.
I be telling like the real girls is winning. Who's married,
so what happened?
People be thinking, the independent women.
But what happened?
It's when
What happened to women when they say I gave up on the whole love thing? What do they put their focus on then?
Their career, their money.
No, they getting ready. No, children. That's why you will see an older woman surrounded by a bunch of fucking kids. All her grandkids and they family and they cousins and they friends and all that. When you see her and she's cooking and she's doing that, she ain't even worried about no man. You will hear a woman, you be like, the kids, the daughter and them be like, I got you set up with a dude. She like, I ain't studying no guy. I ain't trying to be in no relationship, because she got comfortable with what she was doing. Why? Because she had to suffer from heartache and all that. If you look at a woman that never been married and she's in her 60s or 70s, and you look at a woman that was married and her husband died, two different people. The woman that was married and she was with her husband 25, 30, 40, 50 years, and it's over with, he died.
Yeah.
Guess what she ain't trying to do? Get another love.
Mm-hmm.
Now, depending on what she's doing as far as trying to date or whatever, she probably need to have that. But most women be like, I ain't studying that shit no more. So they stay in themselves. They start being around the youth. They start being around their grandkids. They start being around their some of them be great grandmothers. They put their energy into that because that's what they're instilled in. They love being around children. That's why when you get a woman that's talking this shit right here, she should be more her energy should be more about loving that child. She should have been like, fuck these interviews. And let me tell you something. If she got that nigga for $200,000 and she was taking care of that kid like she was supposed to, let me tell you, that dude be like, I ain't got nothing. I can't trip off of it. Fuck it.
Was he tripping?
Yeah, bro.
He tripping like he crying on damn Twitter and all that shit.
Yeah, he tripping, bro.
Yeah. So, but I think it's all kind of bullshit that they going through, man.
It was a time when he was complaining about that shit, but I think now they figured it out.
But when you in it, when listen, shit happens with relationships. One of the things that I admire, man, when you see a woman and a man, they be like, look, we didn't get along as lovers, but fuck it. We still got to do this co-parenting thing. And you see, she ain't worried about shit because he just do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm with you on that whole part where you just take care of your fucking kid. You dig what I'm saying? But you can't make no man be no goddamn father. Do you know how hard that shit is?
Niggas don't know how, bro. There ain't no book out here on no manual and no shit like that.
Just like it ain't nothing for a mother, right? Yeah. But we are instilled in that shit. One of the things that we do, man, is protect and provide. And the way that we do it is that we have to build value within ourselves. We have to have a discipline, all these different things. He didn't have a discipline. Because if he did have a discipline, what he would have did was he could have still screwed her. But the motherfucker would have took precaution. Again.
Stay on your birth control.
Niggas, you better, you don't even got to have to get snipped now. They got a motherfucking, I was telling you, they got that motherfucking shit. It's called the COSO. COSO. COSO.
Man, this nigga 20, bro. He ain't trying to get snipped.
No, right. So they got this thing called a COSO. You put your nuts in it.
Yeah, he's like dip your nuts in it. And you can't.
And for 6 months, nigga, that's your.
Oh God! That shit.
Google that shit.
Yeah, nigga, we there.
Let me show you.
Yeah, like some shit. Yeah, he showed me
some treatment, nigga.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
like
show
6
you.
months. You could none of the bitch. And
I'm gonna show you this shit. For real.
Be about to be in this bitch. Damn, son, another one.
Yeah.
Hey, condoms is fucking dead out here. Like,
hey, no. Always safe sex, nigga.
Well, I'm married, but
we're not gonna act like.
Yeah, but condoms.
We know what the greatness feels like.
Yeah, that shit.
But when you out here with a random or
you got to. You right.
Bro, please protect yourself.
Protect yourself. Yeah, you right.
Niggas dicks falling off when they taking morning pisses in the morning because you were out here fucking Claudette from the club, raw, nigga.
Yeah, but it's a console or COSO. Matter of fact, let me look on my motherfucker. Where did I post that shit at?
I don't know, bro.
You didn't see it?
I didn't see it.
Hold on,
you told me
let me see.
I'm like, damn, you just dip your nuts in.
It's a wild world we live in. You know, they got the little pill to prevent you from getting HIV and AIDS and shit, bro. Like, it's wild out here. I know niggas in the 80s like, damn, this guy good.
Man, what?
Happy to be mine.
Hold on. You single?
What you do, bro? What you doing?
I don't know.
Bro, edit that out, man.
What's that? Hell no.
All right. I'm tripping. I'm not.
What you done did, man?
I asked him was he single. That's my fault, though. I'm sorry. No, I only said that 'cause I know you say you went to court and shit like that.
Yeah, I mean, you know, like I said, I was a wild boy.
Oh, this early on.
Yeah.
Okay.
My oldest
My
son
bad.
was, somebody else, my latter, just as a recent, because of stuff that was going on between me and the mom, not having the greatest relationship, and I didn't like how she was going. We went through front of the court that way. It could be done peacefully, and nobody got to be set in stone. This is where bro get picked up at. This is where how much you get a month. This is the time I got, and it's working out fine. You know what I'm saying? Thank God for letting me be able to spend this much time with my young dog and be able to give him something that, you know, we both need.
Beautiful kids, man. Y'all got some beautiful kids, man. I'm sorry to your queen. I ain't. That's my
So you edit that shit.
This definitely ain't getting edited, nigga.
What you mean?
This live like a motherfucker. My bad.
I don't be putting my personal business out there and shit like that, nigga, because niggas is wild. I don't be weird. Yeah, for sure.
I'm gonna show you this right here first.
Yeah, it got to the point, niggas. People, when I was working at the hospital, people asking, "Why you gonna post your wife like that? Like, why the fuck do you even care?" Like,
I'm up here minding my.
So this is it right here. It's called Caso. Right. Did I put that? Yeah. So with this right here, Caso developed by designer Rebecca. Is it Weiss? A Weiss? And it, because the sound, that's German. It's an at-home ultrasonic that is hormone-free male contraceptive device that neutralizes the sperm temporarily. After her experience with cancer, precursor cervix, Rebecca and her partners were looking for an alternate prophylactic method, as a hormone contraceptive was no longer an option, remaining a problem that affects many women and generally couples globally. She decided to tackle the lack of male contraceptive methods. This project is a master thesis of the German designer who graduated at Technical University in Munich. Yep, I knew it was German. And won the James Dyson Award. Without a S?
so yeah,
Absolutely.
You heard it first here, people. So you,
Bring that shit over there, man.
if you dip your nuts in Coso,
y'all over here trying
And
to
this
get
is-
these vaccines.
you gonna have-
Right.
Bring the
I'm gonna
Coso
show you how it
over.
look.
Really help.
you can nut in your girl,
Yo,
and
shit.
you be good. So if she come out pregnant, nigga, you know she for the street.
Sue these niggas.
Real, yeah.
Well, that too. But
if she get pregnant, I'm
but
suing.
but assume that she's for the streets first.
And this is how it looks. You dip your nuts in that right there.
What the fuck?
Sophisticated as hell.
It's a
Yeah.
cream. It's a cream.
No.
just
It's a thing,
Oh,
right? It might have something there, but you put your nuts in there. That's what you dip your nuts in.
Teabag, you teabag.
Teabag the shit, yes.
With the balls and the dick and everything in there.
I don't know about it. Well,
If
shit.
you freeze your nuts for 6 months, I would not advise you put your dick in.
Right.
Oh, okay.
You're gonna have a dead
I don't know
dick,
this shit.
nigga.
Okay.
Nigga, you gonna see.
Oh, so,
Hey, look, you gonna see. This gonna be the new trending shit on IG, boy.
So dip the balls in there and
You teabag your balls in it.
yeah.
That shit might be cool as hell. It might be warm and
Hey,
shit.
we might need a sponsorship from these niggas.
This shit gonna be, nigga, they gonna be buying these motherfuckers like iPhones and goddamn PS. Because I know it's gonna be expensive.
They got an Instagram.
I'm pretty sure they do. We might have to check and see if they got an Instagram.
Hey, fellas, if she hit you with
Hell yeah.
hey, if she hit you with the hey with the 3 Y's, nigga, dip your balls.
how many lousy bras will be caught up, man? They come to you and be like, I'm pregnant. You be like, sure? For sure? You think you pregnant? By who? Congratulations.
Call Koso.
That's all you can tell her.
Right.
Hey, congratulations. I don't know what the fuck to tell you.
Right.
What you mean? It's yours. All right.
Right.
The math ain't
I bet I will sign that birth certificate, motherfucker.
No, the math ain't math for my baby. Ain't none of that. You sit here and say, if I don't believe it, go ahead, do what you gotta do. I'm gonna take that test.
Yeah, I'm gonna take that test. Boy, I'm so confident, right? Boy, you be talking all kind of shit to her. You lousy ass. With your goof ass.
Yeah, because you know what I did? You know what I did? I did my balls.
Had the coach. You thought you thought
you got me.
Right, you thought you got me.
You thought you had a nigga bamboo.
Right, yeah. My balls. Hey, my balls been dipped, motherfucker.
You see that thing right there on that coffee table right there? Yeah. I've been using that right there. Right, Google it. It's Googleable.
You thought it was a cup cooler. That's for my fucking nuts.
Yeah, pennies and shit all in there.
I smell like peppermint. That's old.
All you getting is dick from me.
That's it. Literally, man. I'm telling you, when you talk about something like that, bro, that's a game changer.
It better be Casper the friendly ghost in this.
However, the flip side of that shit, man, it's gonna be motherfuckers. They're gonna be like begging men. They're gonna be begging men to cut that shit the fuck out, man, because you're gonna have less and less people on this earth, and it's cool for the ones that's like, you know, all the ones that's running this motherfucker trying to do population control and all that shit. That's why they coming up with the shit. But when you start, they like. And this is where it gets crazy, because dudes will be like, we left it up to y'all, you know, birth control and all that. Since, you know, y'all don't want to do that shit no more, we taking it in our hands. And once you got dudes doing that shit, man, they going to be like, damn, it's real. Yeah. But you can overcorrect. And that's where the, you know, that's where it's fucked up. You overcorrected. Now you got 20 years, 30 years of motherfuckers out here dipping their nuts. Nigga. They like, ain't no people here.
Hey, we been fucking this bitch up. Yeah. That's the reset button. It ain't gonna be that. We thought it was COVID, nigga. Right.
Hey, for the
reset off of.
Yeah, I can say for probably the first 10, 20 years, should it be cool? Classrooms, they got 12 fucking kids in classroom. They can learn and shit. You know, this
society will thrive.
It'll be thriving.
Call Koso, nigga, and tell him to hit me up, bro. Tag me.
But nigga, after 50 years to 100, you be like, niggas be like, please, but they be trying to make laws and shit.
Like,
damn.
But they gonna start making tests.
They gonna
for real.
You can overcorrect on that shit, but nigga, I'm telling you, when you have cats doing that, especially every generation that comes up, man, it's just, you know, you see how it is. Like in your generation, y'all innovate in a whole different way than my generation and the generation before me. Like, motherfuckers literally are millionaires, man, on social media. They're literally millionaires on stocks and bonds, like at 18, 20, 21 years old. You know what I'm saying? So think about your generation is in, you know, 40s and 50s, and then this other generation coming up, 16, 17. Yeah, your kids' generation.
For real, because I look at them now, and I'm about to sound like an old head, but how my 3-year-old daughter grabbed my phone, new iPhone.
My daughter can too, bro.
Just like me, hop up, look up, whatever. They got it, and it's beneficial to us. I know I was telling y'all this time, but technology we in now is dope. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad I'm not living with niggas ain't have lights and shit for sure.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But it's exposing us to a lot more. It's everything we want to know is in our fingers. So
yeah.
Fucking phone all day, and they got unlimited knowledge on there. Now, what you consume with it,
it's on you. That's the. I think that's the flip side of it, because when you look at it like now, I'm from a era where we just didn't do GPS. We didn't have phones where you just click somebody's name and you can just call them. I used to have, you know, a couple of 100 phone numbers in my brain. I used to know exactly how to get from here to Tennessee without a GPS. I used to know how to, get all. I lived in Germany for 7 years, and I used to just know what autobahn to take. I knew where to turn. All these is different. Got the GPS. Guess what, nigga? I got to turn it on now. When somebody sit back and be like, "What's your phone number?" That's why everybody asks, "What's your IG?" It's way easier. But when you talking about phone numbers, you get somewhere and you don't have your cell phone, you be like, that's when you really realize, damn, I'm dependent on this shit too much. So it's like a flip side to that shit also. Yeah. So one of the things I probably got 2 phone numbers in my 3. My work phone number, my phone number, and my mama phone number. Everybody else's phone number I look up on my phone. I'm like, I got to cut that shit the fuck out. Because something can happen, man, and you don't remember some shit. Literally, you can be just shit out of luck. Ask motherfucker, when you get arrested, that's when you realize that shit. You get arrested, you be like, can I get my phone call?
Nigga, you got to remember them emergency contacts. Yeah, you got to.
Hell yeah, you got to keep them in your head, man. You have a motherfucker in jail, they be like, man, can I call your mama? Yeah.
Motherfucker be like, oh, this nigga missing. No, this nigga in jail.
I'm sitting here looking at the phone, bro, and I'm like, and then who to call? I'm like, I hope it's late. I hope this nigga pick up.
Right.
Setting this bitch for the weekend, bro. Shit.
Shit wild as fuck, bro.
Bad as hell, boy.
Yeah, man.
But I mean, it's the thing that comes with convenience, though. Like, technology brings us a lot of convenience, and I feel like that's why we're able to thrive and go crazy in a lot of different things, because our minds can fire off on this creative ass shit. We ain't got to worry about driving to Tennessee. Nigga, the phone do it for me. Mm-hmm. You know, they got cars that's getting ready to drive now. Shit got to get wild for our kids' generation, bro. Like, with technology and shit. Tesla already got niggas out here falling asleep at the wheel safely.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
it'll be an unheard thing of somebody dying of DUI. It'll be a time where motherfuckers be like, remember motherfuckers used to be driving? And they when niggas used to drive,
I know niggas is
we just gonna be riding.
Yeah, niggas fucked up right now off of DUIs, bro.
Yeah,
hopping your shit too.
Just man, you eating and drinking and everybody just kicking it. You know, you like damn.
Having a party in the car.
Having a party, they be like, fuck a plane, nigga. Yeah. We about to have fun. We about to ride.
Oh, no, I'm still taking that.
Oh, you got to when you going to goddamn Florida.
Yeah, I'm about to say.
When you going,
maximum of 10 hours.
Go to Florida.
Hell no.
Go to Florida.
4 hours is a max in the car. I'm big as hell, bro. I can't fit after a while. My knees start hurting. Fuck all that. I'm getting on the plane. Delta get me there ASAP, nigga. Pronto.
Yes, sir.
I wish Henry Ruggs would have had his Tesla.
Who?
Henry Ruggs.
Who's that?
The wide receiver from the Raiders. You heard about him?
Oh no, from the Raiders. Yeah, my man. Man.
He was he got drafted last year. He was like he was the number 12 pick. It was the Raiders' first pick, bro.
First round, second
year, bro. And he led them in receiving this year. That's the dude that they said he got. I know you seen him. Dude got caught a DUI, bro, and that caused of death.
Oh, he died.
No.
Did that just happen yesterday?
No, he killed somebody else died, a 23-year-old white girl, bro.
And her dog, and they burnt to death in the car.
He was driving 156 per mile in the Corvette, bro. And his alcohol level 22 years old, bro.
But he wasn't the only one. The other dude from the Lions did the same. I think was on 75. Number 70, I mean, this number 75. I think he was on 75 or one of them. He was going the wrong way, drunk as shit.
Damn.
Killed somebody. Season didn't even start yet. I think they were still in preseason. I'll tell you his name.
But yeah, man, that was Henry Ruggs, man. You know, he went to Alabama and shit. So I follow this football and shit. So that shit fucked me up.
Stay safe out here. I said, stay safe out here.
Yeah, man. You never know, man. Like that young man worked so hard to get to a point where he could change his family life, and just one bad decision. You know?
That's a big bad decision, man. That's why you got that shit.
Yeah,
man.
You
got that money. Don't get me wrong, having that engine in that Corvette, these Hellcats out here tearing shit up. Yeah, my boy, so crazy. But if you're drunk, you never get past them. Call Uber, whatever the case is. Not a life lost.
Life law, then
somebody can't get their kid back, their daughter back. You know what I'm saying? On some wild shit out here piling.
And you man.
I wish cousin best of luck in the process. It's unfortunate what happened.
Yeah, man. R.I.P. man. That shit's fucked up, man. But anyway, man, what we doing?
You want to finish watching it? Finish this? It's almost over.
I don't care. Yeah. That you really like this nigga from the get go. Cause that's the case. You wanna marry this nigga. You wanna from what we heard that you wanted a divorce once the baby got here. So
I mean, regardless of that, she just said, dang, if she called that nigga right now, they'll laugh on the phone and have a good time or some shit like that. But you know, this is a big ass subject. You know what I'm saying?
It is.
Don't get me wrong, niggas gonna have their perceptions on it. They gonna feel they types of way. Niggas gonna be triggered by whatever they have to pay child support, go through shit,
no doubt.
Females gonna be triggered, But man, them niggas straight, bro. Like from what we just seen, them niggas straight.
Listen, he's still playing basketball and on some real ass shit.
He got guaranteed money. He ain't NFL.
He gonna deal with it. He's gonna deal. But this is the thing. He's gonna deal with it however he has to deal with it. This is the thing. If his money get low, all he gotta do is go to the motherfucking court, tell him he ain't making what he making.
Yeah, bro. They check your taxes. They gonna know what you making. Like in this public record, nigga. Like you know what I'm saying? They on that shit. So
you gotta bring all kind of shit. So yeah.
If I'm not nigga, I'm keeping all the receipts, everything I buy, everything. Nigga.
And on some real shit. Yeah, I can't be. For one, I don't feel sorry for him. Like that's what DJ Akademiks talking about. We feel sorry for him. I don't feel sorry for no man that sits back and do shit. Especially you, a rich motherfucker. So
I don't feel bad for no rich nigga.
Nigga, how you still living? I bet you still got a mansion. I bet you still got that Tesla or that goddamn that Phantom or whatever. Right? He young. And you know who do? Oh, like you'll see somebody like Magic Johnson. You'll see motherfuckers that is so used to fucking money where they don't put none of their money in cars and shit like that. They been around it so much where they be like you'll see a motherfucker that's rich as shit and he got 2 cars, one for his wife, one for himself, and they just know how because they so used to money where they already understand that money is just a tool for us, and we sit back and we use it to make our kids' life better, our grandkids' life better. They do things. Their life already set. I'm talking about the older cats. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, when you young, man, listen, you gonna turn up, you gonna do what? Nigga not young. Fuck that. I'm 48, 49, and I'm gonna tell you right now. Let me hit it for a lick. I'm gonna take that money. It's gonna be I'm gonna take. I'm talking about a real lick. I ain't talking about no couple of $100,000. I ain't even talking about $1 million. I'm talking about you let me get it. I'm gone. Just for a month. I'm gone. I'm out there. And I ain't about to go out there and just blow my money. And nope. This is it right here. The rest of it, I'm about to make it work for me. The other shit, putting in all kind of different shit.
Buying all the land.
Right. And I got children. So the number one thing is, and I have children that's trying to get money. So the first thing I'm gonna do is be like, what you doing? All right, let's go ahead and get it. What you doing? One is Xavier. The other one is at Tennessee State. She about to graduate. Shit, they out here trying to get money. They trying to do the damn thing. So my whole thing is, let me go ahead and let them go ahead and get their life together. But before I do that shit, I must dance. And I'm gone, nigga. I'll be right back. I'm out this bitch. I see y'all ain't gonna see me for a whole fucking month.
Nigga, it's gonna be ridiculous.
Oh, man.
And look, I'm just this type of nigga, bro. I'm just gonna get like I seen these houseboats. Right?
Yeah.
Niggas, a big ass house. Nigga, it's a 2,800 square foot house. It's a boat. Bitch, put me on the seat, nigga.
Right, I'm out this bitch.
I'm taking a squad, nigga. It's gonna be like 4 people with me.
Yes,
we
sir.
got Wi-Fi and food, bitch. We out, nigga. Let's go. We about to go have a good fucking.
You know, when you party so much where you be like, man, I need to just go somewhere and get some peace and quiet.
Yeah,
Then you come right back to reality. Yeah. Then you just start setting it up. You got to get it out your system, man.
Got to, bro.
Got to get it out your system.
I say for ourselves, like, you know what I'm saying? Because you said that money be generated.
No doubt.
They didn't set that shit up. So when you see a young nigga get money like that or whatever the case is, for one, you know, obviously you wasn't taught financial literacy. So you're going to get whatever you wanted to get that you didn't have as a kid. Don't get me wrong. It's good assets that you can buy that's dope. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to depreciate, but you got to be smart about your shit.
Hey, man, listen, when you get rich, though, I don't know too many people, and that includes older white folks that don't have a time where they like, I'm about to take this meal right here and fuck this off for the week. That's why they go to Florida.
Listen,
I'm gonna fuck off $1 million in a month.
The nigga who works at GM, that gets paid. The factory worker at GM. Hey, I got $1,000 this week. I'm taking $250 to the club. We gonna turn up, boy. So they do the same shit.
Yeah.
It's just on a different level.
But you should be able to live life, man, to a point where you can explore it in so many different ways, man. And when you got money like that, like, what's my man, the red-headed dude, man? He's so fucking rich. This motherfucker go and try to kill himself every motherfucker. He just do shit like he mountain climb and he try to travel, get in a plane and try to travel, or get on a sailboat and try to travel the world, go around the world and shit like that. What's my man? He had President Obama with him. What's his name, man? With the red hair.
Bruce Springsteen? I only know a couple of them, so I'm about to running out of names.
Because what he do is this motherfucker just do, I don't even know how he just an investor and he do a lot of daredevil shit.
That nigga living.
And right. That's what I'm saying. So when you get to a certain level, and it's not because it's just money. Because money, it'll fuck you up to the point where nigga, you be like, and your accountant be like, listen, you hired me at the wrong time. You should have hired me when you first got the money. Yeah. So let me tell you what you did. I did all your expenses, and do you know in less than a year that you fucked off $33 million?
Heard MC Hammer.
Right. Giving everybody money. You're doing all this crazy ass shit. You doing and it'll scare you, man. It'll make you sick when you find out that you did that and you like, what the fuck? Because you didn't understand that this is a tool. This is the lubricant of life. And what you need to do is make your life, first of all, more lubricant to, if that's a word, make it easy. More then what you do is you shine on everybody else. You don't just give them money and just that. You give them opportunities. Because a lot of motherfuckers rather take the opportunity and the money. You're like, what's it? Let's set you up with this. Let's set you up with that. What do you had, dreams of doing? And then motherfuckers sit back and be like, man, I'm already, but you can't do it with a motherfucker that just got the dream. You gotta do it with a motherfucker that's been out here doing it.
You gotta find, that's the same with finding a business partner and somebody to go into business with. Everybody want to, especially when they see you got something cool, and see what's up with it, out the way or whatever, but what you got to offer.
Yeah.
Like what you bringing to the table. At this point, you see, I got assets that have been doing things like, what's up? What you doing, bro? Don't come to me talking on some idea shit. I'm not hiring people.
Ain't it funny that motherfuckers that's willing to invest in you, they get right to the point? What you got?
Talk to cheese,
what
bro.
You doing?
And that's why that's how you know the difference between somebody really trying to invest, who really got money, who really trying to do things with you and move and shake, because they'll sit here and, oh, bro, I got this idea, and I want to fucking blah, blah, blah. But investor, somebody who see money in that,
15-minute meeting. That's all you got.
No, they gonna sit here. You got your marketing plan and your business plan?
Yep.
Yeah. How much you need?
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. All right, but either my lawyer, my accountant is gonna send over a check, or you're gonna get a wire transfer, or it's gonna be something along that nature. Niggas not sitting. There's a real businessman with money going along them lines, trying to invest and make cheese like that. Don't have time to sit here.
He ain't got time to be sitting there talking bullshit.
Bullshit with you.
No,
You might
bullshit.
politic for a minute. Y'all might smoke a blunt, have a drink.
Yeah.
Hey, what you want though? Cause I gotta go to a meeting. I got something going on. I gotta go see my family.
How you gonna make me some money?
Because that's really all it's about, man. Business is business. That shit is not personal.
Money is a tool, man. It's a lubricant of life.
And just to go along with us, because we brought the MC Hammer shit up, bro. That's why you got to keep grounding, have that discipline to keep going. And you know what I'm saying? They say a wise man learn from the mistake of others. You know what I'm saying? And seeing what's going on. And you just got to keep going to hopefully you can get it to where, say what Jay said I spent $30 million. But unlike Hammer, 30 million can't hurt me. You know?
Hey, check this shit out. Hey, learn how to say fucking no.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, for sure. Especially when it comes to giving niggas cheese. Like, come on. At this point, if I'll give somebody an opportunity.
For real. Yeah, they feel some type of way. Hey, you know what? You shouldn't be around that motherfucker.
No, I mean, if they feel some type of way, that just goes to show their character and how they really feel about you. And that's when you got to distance yourself and start fucking with them.
Yeah. All right, man. We almost at the end of this motherfucker.
Yeah, man.
And then we'll go, because I want to show this other video about the Raiders receiver, Henry Ruggs. And it was really, really sad to see this, man. And it's crazy because from what I see right here, man, it's still showing that fire going.
Yeah. So, you sure you want to show that shit?
Yeah.
This dating
this was right, bro. Until bro come out and speak otherwise,
he ain't gonna do it because he.
No, but hold on.
That's the information.
Hold on. But hold on.
Like,
it goes to what I said earlier when we was talking about it. What did I say? Things can change if motherfuckers take that motherfucking stand.
Yeah, don't be no place.
He got to take the stand and be like, all cap.
Soon as you say that, hey, I got you, my boy.
Yep.
Hey, you feel me?
All
I'm
cap.
sad, but
He got to sit back and be like, nigga,
But he's in a different stage, like where she is. Like, she could really speak freely on that shit.
Nigga, stop sitting here acting like these NBA niggas ain't on here wilding on their social medias as well. If he posted a video crying, he could have posted a video saying she lying.
be a fucking man on some real ass shit. That's why, you know.
I was at home on the Tyrese shit. What more do you want from me?
I love my babies.
Okay, I feel that nigga though, bro. I done been there.
Yeah.
That nigga said, and that nigga had the ugly crying too. That nigga was like, oh God.
You on FaceTime like,
God. I love my babies. Man,
dark skinned nigga took the L that day.
I took a, not just dark skinned nigga, bald head dark skinned niggas.
Yeah, because I still got my hair, nigga.
I just looked at it. I was looking at that shit. I said,
man.
oh no. The nigga said,
that brother was hurt.
Man, he was like, I was on some medication. Man, get the fuck out of here, Tyree.
Bro, you got caught. You was being emotional.
Oh, man.
Just caught in your feelings.
Right.
Cry in the mirror next time, nigga. We not trying to see
that nigga put that shit down, and when he did the whole, what more do you want from me? I was like, damn.
Man, we took a
I said, boy, we fucked up.
Niggas definitely laughing at us right
damn.
now. Fuck, man.
Nigga.
I don't even give a fuck about that. I don't even give a fuck about the light skin, dark skin shit. I'm laughing because I'm relating to this nigga so tough. Like,
hey, man.
Being the parent from don't get me wrong, I'm not acting like I've been a parent out here for a whole long time.
Right.
My oldest kid about to be 9 this year.
Shit, you was carrying a whole decade, nigga.
Damn near.
Yeah.
That's a long time.
And but just going as a man, I felt that nigga. Don't get it right. I was laughing like a motherfucker when it first happened.
But you felt it.
But nigga,
I
was sitting here like,
I swear to God, I think every nigga in America that saw that video, nigga did like this. Damn. Oh no! Stop. Turn the camera off.
That's what I said.
Turn the camera.
And the mirror gonna be short as hell. You gonna see how ugly your ass looking.
And that nigga was like, I love my babies. When he did that one, and nigga, they made a song off that shit. What more do you want from me? Me. I love my babies. I said, damn. Damn. But he laughed at it.
He did.
He laughed at it, and then he came back. He had no choice. Like, nigga, you better save face, nigga.
Being silly to be like,
Hell yeah.
That's the dude and his girl. Oh, let's not. Yeah, please don't say that shit. Yeah, bro. That's his whip, bro. Yeah, that's his girl.
Who was that? Oh,
that's the receiver, bro. Y'all can't see this, but we see it now.
I can't show y'all.
We ain't showing this shit. Fuck that.
Man, I'm so sorry to see that shit, boy.
Because while they doing all that car over there burning.
And she's in there.
She in there. Her and the dog.
Oh man, that nigga. You know he could be in prison up to 46 years.
That's involuntary manslaughter. No, with him driving like that, bro, they about to throw the book at cuz.
And then that, you know what's crazy? See, this is why you gotta watch what you post and shit. I be trying to tell niggas, y'all need to post these guns and shit. Stop doing that shit. Because they just recently posted an old video of him last year. He got drafted. He bought that same car he got an accident with. And I guess his girl got a YouTube. And he was speeding. And man, it was joking. But he was speeding. She was like, oh, slow down. She was cracking up. So they trying to use that. I'm like, well, you know, he last year, you know, he thought this was a joke.
Just a reckless driver. Now you make yourself look bad. You already know how these courts get done, boy.
Yeah. And it's fucked up, bro. Cause you know a nigga, he from Alabama, bro. So you know the nigga, Alabama people. I know cats is from Alabama, from the streets of Alabama. That shit is rough. You work all that hard work, man. All them hours that you put in, change your mama's life and shit like that. And then, damn, one bad decision,
it's gone,
bro. That's what's sickening to me, bro.
Shit. That's it, dog. They just
yeah. Drop the mic on that. Otherwise, hey, you a hoe. You should say you a hoe.
That was it, nigga. That's he. I'm gonna end that one right there with that right there, dog. Damn, yeah. Damn.
Yeah. That's tough.
Damn. He just. Oh man. That's crazy.
Hey, shout out to Akademiks, man.
Oh.
That was a good interview.
That was He been cooking with grease for a minute now, man, because did I do that shit right? Yeah, okay. He been cooking with grease for a minute now, man. But when he was on what was that? Pressure Fit?
Yeah,
he let all them girls have it.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
you know, I had a newfound respect for him.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? But when you're talking about side chicks and all these different women, you got to be careful as men who the hell you are putting your penis in.
Yeah, man.
The moral of the story is you get what the fuck you get.
Yep.
You mess around and you sit there because she's aesthetically pleasing and all this. It's so many of them than it is you. When you a millionaire, nigga, there ain't a whole lot of millionaires.
Yeah, you in the top 10%, man.
But it's a gang of fine women.
Yeah, you're right.
And you can find them on all different brackets. They can be from the hood all the way into the doggone suburbs. But you got to be able to get to a point where you can have some type of discipline. And that's where a lot of our men right now don't think they got to have discipline when selecting a female.
Yeah.
That old way of how we was thinking that you can just screw this and that, man, it's going to happen anyway. That's why you do it when you're younger, but you try not to get a baby out of it.
Phil.
It's a fit, right. You like, shit.
You fucking did, bro. What Drake say? I just need to see what that pussy like one time as fine as me. Come on now. Come on. Y'all know
it is right.
Yeah, man. Come on, man.
But damn.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, you got this. She was like, yeah, he a sucker right here. I got him. And this is the thing too. In the NBA, NFL, pretty much in the sports arena, that whole thing when you're dealing with people that are sports, especially when you go to college to play these type of sports, you have women that are in college, man, they are groomed to get these dudes in college.
Sure. I mean,
that's the reason why most of these girls go to college.
Younger than that, though. I mean, but they're looking for somebody to financially stabilize their life.
Yeah,
a lot of people are groomed that way, in my nigga.
Yeah, a lot of, but look, you can't be mad because that's the thing about women. That's one of the things that when we talk about our value to them, one of the things that we have to deal with is giving them security. The other thing we deal with is giving them protection. The other thing we deal with is making sure that they're happy. I don't give a fuck about the happiness because it comes with all the rest of that shit. That's just what it is. Fuck your feelings is my whole thing because I have to be able to be a leader in order to provide both of those different things. Yeah. If I got to protect you, I need to protect you from yourself. Yeah. I need to protect you from the outside. So a lot of things you have to do, you got to be pretty much in a point of being just obedient. That's it. Just got to be obedient and not obedient like I'm a slave or anything like that. You're obedient because as a man, I feel that I'm responsible for my woman, period. I'm responsible for you. Now, if I'm a motherfucker that sit back and I'm reckless like with old boy, that Raiders dude, he had his girl in the car with him and he did not display this discipline. I can't ever be like that to my woman. Because when she see that I'm so reckless like that, especially as I get older, then she gonna be like, nigga, you can't tell me shit. You know what you was doing? You see what you was doing? That's where it comes down to. We have to have discipline because we gotta build our fucking shit. So when you got a woman and if you want her and if you trying to marry her and shit like that, you gotta be that man that can do these type of things. You gotta be able to fight. Gotta know how to fight, know how to shoot, know how to make money, and you already might be already funny or you got charismatic, you're charismatic and all that shit. But that's one of the things that you trading off. When you sit at the negotiation table with her, you telling her, I'm gonna be responsible for you. Yeah. And she should ask, how? Yeah. I'm gonna protect you. Yeah. This is how I'm gonna protect you. I'm gonna make sure we straight when it comes down to teaching you how to protect yourself and being able to protect myself. Making sure we ain't in motherfucking environments that is hazardous. Neighborhoods, all these different places, going to places we know that's known to where motherfuckers be turning up and getting fucked up at. Yeah. All that shit, nope. I gotta have a certain discipline. Yeah. And I'm gonna be expecting you to be able to follow suit when I do it. Then you tell her, you know, when it comes down to being able to secure her, I'm gonna work hard in a motherfucker. I'm out here getting that bread. If it ain't enough bread right now, I'm gonna do something else that's gonna get us more bread. Yep. I just need you to trust him.
Trust me, yeah. Yeah, man.
Yeah. That's the biggest and I'm gonna love the fuck out of you.
Love the fuck out of you.
You want some damn flowers? If you tell me that's what the fuck you want, I'm gonna do flowers. What you want candy too? All right, I'm gonna be doing that shit too. You like me to do the motherfucking dance for you too? On when we do on Valentine's Day, I'm gonna do that shit too. Baby, you like what? You know, it's just certain things that I'm gonna do. Now, it's a whole lot of shit I'm gonna need you to do too. Yeah. But it's only gonna be one damn phrase. Give me some motherfucking peace. And that's it.
That's it.
That's it. All the rest of that shit, I'm going to go down your motherfucking list, which is going to be about 20, 30 goddamn things. And then you got to my one. I just want peace.
I just want peace.
Evidently, that's a hard fucking task.
It's tough. You asking something. You have peace from a motherfucker that ain't in peace with themselves. Niggas be out here miserable as hell, just unhappy with themselves. You like, damn, nigga, love me.
Like, love me.
Niggas looking at you like, bitch, I don't love myself.
Like what was that Tupac when he was in Juice? I ain't shit. When I decided you ain't shit, poof. Oh, so be it.
I know I ain't shit.
Man, this was a dope ass show, man. We had fun, man. I had fun, man. My man, I love that you came through, bro. Most definitely, man. Most definitely,
man. Tell people again where they can find you and shit.
Yes, sir.
Check out my Instagrams at cooking_with_chef. Check me out on Facebook at Demetrius Murphy with the professional page. Like I said, man, I'm looking forward to 2022.
Yes, sir.
Tell them everything you got going on.
Man, you can't drop it too tough, man. Okay. I'm trying to be mysterious. I'm expanding the brand, man. I'm heading in a different direction. I'm not even a different direction. I'm going to still be providing all of the services I was before, but just being a chef, being a human, you know what I'm saying, experiencing life. I'm like, all right, bet I know a little bit about this. My hands dry, my lips dry, chapsticks, nigga. Like, make whatever you want. Like, if even with your branding, everybody think like, don't get me wrong, I know how to work clothes. Like, this is one of the uniform hats that I got now. But shit, you put out a brand that has a dope ass design and everything else. Why can't they wear your shit? This ain't real shit. You're not wearing a chef jacket. Pants and everything else. Right. Or I got some cold jogging suits or some jackets or whatever the case is, and the designs is dope. Nigga, buy my merch. What you mean? Buy my cooking sauces, buy my seasonings, buy my cookbook when that bitch drop. You done got me telling niggas what I got going on. But you know what I'm saying? It's just when it comes to the cooking, it's one of the things to where it grew off of love. So I kind of know what I'm talking about with it. And I don't know everything. I'm not, I'm the best chef out here. I just know I'm a bad motherfucker. So the resume and what I did and what I'm trying to do.
And I can vouch for that because I tried them Henny wings, bro.
All right, man. We about to talk about this Henny wing shit.
Shit is fire.
This is what kind of started off.
Okay.
but
first of all, let me say this: just me being acting like a nigga. Once you put Hennessy on anything, I'm trying to.
Hey, look, the sauce is fire, bro.
Oh, yeah, it is.
I didn't ship the shit out of state before. Like, people fuck with it.
Yeah.
But, you know, when you start,
I'm definitely going to try that, man.
Bro, next time I drop a menu, it's on you. It's on me. I got you.
Okay.
But it's one of them things to where you got to start off with what people like.
Yeah.
To get that traction. You got to get out here with your gimmick and everything first, and then you see what they like, make your cheese off of it, and then you can jump off into your lane. My lane and what I sell, the service that I provide is a luxury fine dining experience.
Yeah, because like he's not just like somebody who just cook. Because I tell people it's a different from cooking and chef. Like presentation, like if you go on Instagram, you're gonna see the presentation, like everything.
Presentation,
you know what I'm saying?
Coming with your private the white tablecloths with the linen. I'm doing special menu printouts for your girl, so you can have a good night at the end of the private dining. Right. I'm setting you up, nigga. I'm throwing you the ooh.
All you gotta do is dunk it.
Tell the people before we go. Tell the people, like especially like for the young, cause tell the people the difference between the cook and the chef. Because I give you props, bro. Because nigga, I remember. One 4th of July, bro, and from what I told for my family, I made some good fried chicken, right? So I made fried chicken. I decided, like, I agree, like, I made fried chicken for the family. Bro, I fucking hated that shit, bro. Like, I cooked, like, 50 wings and shit like that. It's hot. Like hell no. Like, I could never, bro. You know what I'm saying? But just tell people, like, it's the difference between cooking and chef. It's a difference.
It's for sure a difference, man. The chef is just a leader, man. You're a natural born leader. You try to go after and gain more knowledge and sharpen your sword. I know for myself, I'm always looking to learn new techniques, new cuisine, and see what's up with it, man. Because it's the sky's the limit with this. It's no more of the old school chef shit to where you just got to be stuck in a restaurant and get burnt out and then be pissed off at a career. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's levels to this shit, and especially since a nigga done got rich off of pouring salt on nigga shit, even though that's a health code violation.
Right.
Like, if Cuz a millionaire and got his own restaurant based off that, bro, and wearing a white tee and some jeans, bro, sky's the limit.
Yeah.
They showing the game. So, you know, just as far as the chef shit, it's like, you know, you definitely got to have a love for it and be able to create your own recipes and dishes that people genuinely fuck with.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
When you being your authentic self, you putting your authentic love and shit and everything else, it translates different. So people understanding what I'm trying to tell them through my food, and I'm happy to be experiencing.
Yeah, man. I'm proud of you, man. See you doing your thing. Yeah, man. Yeah, you doing big shit, bro.
We got to give him another applause on that right there, bro.
Trying to do big shit. That's a lot of stuff on the way, bro. And this is just me being honest. I know I talked to a lot of entrepreneurs and other stuff about it, man. Like, feel like I ain't did shit yet.
That's how you should feel.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel you on that.
There's always a hunger there because it's only because I'm not where I feel like I should.
Yeah,
right.
That's natural, bro.
Yeah, and I'm in a good spot. I'm in a healthy spot mentally. You know what I'm saying? Financially, kids are straight. Everybody, you know what I'm saying? At least on one accord on some good shit. But important.
Okay, one more question. We out. Thoughts on the show? Hate it, love it. Like, what you think?
Nigga, we out here. You think I'm about to sit out motherfucking hours on bullshit? I hope that people, you know what I'm saying, attract to it how it should. I feel like it was a lot of good points. A lot of good valid points from everybody, you know.
Yes, sir.
Giving their directive, and you know, we gotta entertain.
Yeah, man. Absolutely. Absolutely, man.
Definitely support. One thing I tell people, where the camera?
Yep, right there.
On the screen.
Always ask, man, what can I do to help? What can I do to support? What can I do? Blah, 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 blah. Share my shit.
That's all we ask, bro.
Share my shit.
That's all we ask.
So when I post shit, share my shit. You ain't gotta buy shit. I know you might be fucked up in a position right now. Share my shit. Bro, tell your homies about my shit. Tell your girls about my shit. Y'all know y'all ain't trying to cook for these holidays. You don't like grandma mac and cheese no more. The fucking crust be too hard. Come fuck with your boy, man. And right now,
talk that shit,
I'm gonna talk a little bit of shit right now.
Talk that shit.
Go get them.
I got these pink runs up in me. I got some cheese on the floor for whoever think they grandma, whoever in their family mac and cheese better than mine.
Ooh.
I'm putting shit out there. And not, no.
I'll put a little money on my wife.
What's up?
Yeah,
tomorrow, homie. Shit.
No, but he said some real shit. He said some real shit. Put the camera on me now.
Yeah.
Say some real shit.
Yeah, man, I'm just spitting facts. Entrepreneurs need that.
Bro. Yeah, because let me tell you something. I'm sick of all this fake ass support. Don't gas me up talking about, don't tell niggas like him or me like, hey, I'm going to support your shit. No, don't gas me up. Don't ask for no discounts or none of that. All right? You want to support? Fucking support. I'm sick of this shit. All right? Stop all this goofy ass shit, man. All right? Just fucking share. I don't even fuck you to watch our videos. Nigga, if you could bring people clout, bring us the fucking clout.
Hey, hold on.
I don't give a fuck. Bring that shit our way. I'm positive clout, but we don't want no negativity. But bring that shit. Gas us up. You guys on all the type of bullshit y'all see. Movies, shows, people that you don't fucking meet, you gas them up. Gas young entrepreneurs like us up. You know what I'm saying? That's all we ask.
I just want to get his last point for our slide. Stop asking niggas for fucking discounts.
Please
don't stop. Like, it's disrespectful. Because I see you going out paying you. You on Instagram going to Roof Chris. You on Instagram going to these places. You spending money. You having a good time, and I'm not counting your pockets. I don't care. But when you come my way, if you're trying to do business with me, if you're trying to buy some food, if you're trying to do things other shit that I'm involved in, if you're trying not to pay my price, don't come this way. And it's not even no crazy ticket, but when you off top, like,
let me get a discount.
I'm trying to feed 100 people for $5 a person.
Hey, put the camera on me.
Nigga, please.
Let me tell you something. All you discount ass niggas, right? We can't afford that shit. So pay the full price. Alright? Fuck out my face. That's all I gotta say.
Man, this was a dope ass show, man.
Bro, what we know podcast.
What we know, man.
What we know,
we're
bro.
Getting better, goddammit. All right, episode 4, man. We got 438 subscribers. Thank y'all, man. We trying to get to that 1,000, boy. First video hit 1.1. We just going, man. I'm getting better. We all getting better. Get these
boys to a milli, man. Stop playing with them.
Man.
That's what we trying to hit.
Here acting like they not the next up. Like, come on.
Yeah, it's going down, baby. Most definitely, man.
What's our Instagram? Follow us on What We Know _podcast. Follow me on Thankful _Robert.
Yep. I'm at the IG DJ _Jig Tyte. That's DJ _JIGTYTE. Again, man, I appreciate my man from coming in, bro. Most definitely, man. Hey, we gonna keep going. We got we're gonna always have some other shit we're gonna be talking. And man, I love other people's perspective, dog. I love that shit. My man came with the blazing. He came with it, and he stand on it. That's what I love it, man. I love that shit.
And it's only my perception. Don't get me wrong. I ain't saying I'm right or wrong about anything, bro. This is how I feel.
That's how you feel.
Yeah.
We all need to have the courage, and that's one of the things that I want this podcast to really show people. Man, just have the courage to just speak the fuck up. Yeah. It don't matter.
Freedom of speech, man.
Yeah, it's all because just because we disagree with each other don't mean that we don't like each other. We just having discourse, and then when we listening to each other and we hear each other out, we like, shit, nigga. I see your point.
That's how you.
I still disagree, but I see your point.
That's how you make changes in life.
That's how you make changes. Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep. And you know, when you hear people, and we about to get up out of here, but when you hear people to argue just to argue, man, that shit it's old as fuck. We don't need that no more. We need people to be able to have innovative thoughts, motherfuckers to hear each other out. And when we say what we have to say, man, we should have a forum where people should be able to express how they feel about how they see it. They see it through this lens, and this person see it through that lens. And I tell you what, because I love debating, and I used to be, you know, a dude that really, really, before I, you know, had what I got right now, I was like, I didn't know how to actually have conversations without it turning out to be where people just start walking away from each other. And so when I started getting to a point of saying, no, we can't shy away from these type of talk, man, this type of talk, we can't shy away from these conversations because it affects all of us, whether it affects us directly or indirectly. We have to be able to talk about it so we can sort this shit out, man, because I'm going to tell you, this conversation we have, even though it's going to be on video, it's going to be running through my mind. I listen to everything that everybody had to say, but then I get a chance to look at this too, and I get a chance to see what it was that I was, you know, because I can disagree with myself tomorrow on what I said today.
Yeah,
Did what I'm saying? So
it's part of growth.
Yeah. So I appreciate you, brother, for coming out here, man. Definitely giving your perspective. It was just dope. I was just like, yeah, man. I was like, hell yeah.
We definitely gonna bring you back, bro.
Absolutely, man.
Oh shit, my bad. One last shout out before I go. I ain't trying to
no doubt
stumped out later on. Shout out to my mama. Shout out to my tribe, my kids' mom. One is a therapist, graduated with a master's.
That's what's up, bro. We get that.
Shit.
Yeah, it's lit.
You know what I'm saying? And she a therapist, so y'all can fuck with her if they need it. She got therapies out here with
okay.
Good sayings on them. Like I got one on right now that say "Strive, not survive."
Okay,
like, you know, it's just big sayings, affirmation like that to get you out of a mindset.
Yes, sir.
Stuck in, so definitely take care of y'all mental health, man. Make sure y'all support entrepreneurs out here, whatever the lane is, and continue to grow and get money, baby.
Absolutely,
yeah, man.
Absolutely.
Hey, we next Saturday, you know the deal. Episode 5 next Saturday. You know, hey, we love y'all. Yeah,
we out of this piece, bro.
Peace.
Holla back.
Yeah.